Did you know there's a go live button on YouTube? Did you know that I'm ignorant? Did you know there was a go live button? And I just suck the most in the whole world. Oh my gosh. No, I enabled auto live and hello. Oh my gosh, hold on. No, don't end it. Oh my gosh, I clicked the wrong thing. Hi, YouTube people, I'm so sorry. One of you might rewind to this odd point and be like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Reason being, I'm new to streaming on YouTube, and the scheduled stream requires I click go live, and I did not know that until like 2 seconds ago. I'm not a very cunning cookie. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I greatly apologize. Y'all deserved better. Oh shit. Hey y'all, Twitch people. I suck shit. I'm actually the worst. Did you know I'm a terrible streamer? Hey Twitch people. Did you know that I'm a fucking letdown to the YouTube people and a terrible streamer and a complete and utter piece of fucking poop? I love y'all. Also, I suck. Also, I should tell you this. There's the easy link, if ever you wanted it.
A real interview.
I haven't done anything at all. No, there's...
If I was a snitch, I don't know.
Man, what the fuck is this? Is there no script?
I'm sorry, I'm the worst.
Are they just winging it? They knew this would they knew that this would bang. They had all the time in the world to make it as interesting as possible, and they're just stuttering and stammering through it like plonkers. I don't agree with what you've done. I've not done anything like I've not done.
I haven't done anything at all. No, there's...
That's what he said. That is genuinely what he said. And then Ezekiel, don't worry by the way, because he comes back with a genius response. He puts the pressure on. I just like when you call when it's because if I was a snitch, it's like yeah.
It's just the things you do. It's just bro. I don't even know what to say. I'm stuttering like a madman, but I just can't believe I'm even sat with you.
I don't know.
That wasn't a question. Why would you haven't asked a question, you just said some bullshit and gave him the microphone. You have to ask a fucking question. You know what? I think we're done with this interview. Genuinely. I mean, it's just a really shit joke with really poor taste. Like, it's very bad faith, this video. It's awful. Like, it's not even funny. It's not even funny as a video. Even if it was a skit, there's no comedic value. This video offers nothing to fucking anybody.
It was a long video to do. Long to come out here as well. It took me 5.
I mean, it gave this youth something to do, you know? I'm not mad at that. Like, I'd rather you be in the world, have fun, and like, they're staying out of trouble, right? They're staying out of trouble. They're staying, like, they're outside. They're in the sun. Hope they wore sunscreen. They're staying out of trouble. Kind of. I'm trying over here. I'm trying.
5 hours to drive out here, guys, but I hope you guys understand the main purpose of this video is for me to raise awareness.
Go fuck yourself. Genuinely. Actually go fuck yourself. You're not fooling anybody, you tosser.
So this video is for me to raise awareness for children, especially how to protect themselves online. So parents, if you've got any children or children, if you're watching, I'm going to leave resources down below, links of how you can protect yourself when you're online.
It is not doing
because it is online. As a creator myself, I know how it gets online, and I was obviously a child once. I'm 19.
Good heart.
But I know how it gets, and
this is not to be a Raggy McRaggerson, not to be Ragatha from the Amazing Digital Circus. However, you know how when I'm playing Soulsborne or BG3 or literally anything, and I'm like, good game, shit player, shit execution. I see what you were trying to do there, I think. You'll grow.
Just the internet is scary. I just want everyone to stay safe and make sure you are checking who you're following and who you're friends with online, because the internet's not what it seems, I promise you. I love you all, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Fuck me, what a load of waffle. I genuinely can't believe that somebody this shameless is, well, I definitely can believe that somebody this shameless is online, actually,
yeah.
So I take that back, but it's
We're
still very
on the
strange
internet.
to see, and it grinds my gears.
I mean, moreover, this person and I are on the internet right now. There's at least a non-negative number of shamelessness already. So the fact that we toss this one more in the mix is not surprising now.
It pushes my buttons, it pisses on my bonfire, it eats my macaroni.
You lot, I genuinely don't know what to do. If I post the interview, people are going to say it's fake. If I don't post the interview, people are going to say it's fake. I try my best to make this happen. I'm not a clout chaser. Everybody knows, my real supporters know. From day one, I've been smashing views out regardless of chasing controversy. I haven't actually slept good in days, you lot. I'm actually only 19 years old. You guys...
Okay, hi. As an old bean, okay? And as a goober, and as a person who gives a shit, I understand that you gotta eat. But you also gotta fucking live. If you don't take care of yourself, like this is coming from the bitch that forgets to eat, that doesn't sleep on time. I try to eat on time. I try to sleep. It's okay to fuck up, but don't glorify it. It's not fucking up, it's just life. But don't glorify it. Have some fucking couth.
I think that's bare old, but it's genuinely not. To have all the things I have at 19, all these followers and the amount of people that see my face day in, it's a lot of stress, guys. Let me know, you lot, if I should post the video or not. I obviously have the video, guys. The people that think I don't, why would I do all of these videos and all these lives and everything and pushing the YouTube channel to not have the video? I'm not an idiot.
I honestly don't even know what to say. Like, he's so shameless. He's so...
Well, no, I don't think he understands it. Like, the way he's framed this whole thing, I don't think motherfucker gets it. Like, motherfucker's like, I need to release this, I need to release this. Why do they think they need to release it? Like, what the fuck is their motivation? Because, like, we can call them shameless, but, like, my indignance comes to bear, and it's an ugly motherfucker. And I might think I'm in the goddamn right. Because if I think I'm in the goddamn right, and they're like... Me being no. We do not need unabashed, unabated, fucking cocksure me running around doing anything.
Obviously shit.
That is a fucking nope, and not a vibe, and not a bop, and not worth anyone's time.
Housing everyone.
No.
It's like those scams. You know those emails you get from like the Nigerian Prince of Swindon?
I always send my emails from the Lunar Princess Ronnie at Proton Hell. .star.
It's the most none of you know what Swindon is. Yo, big up all my viewers from Swindon, by the way. If you're from Swindon, leave a comment, because there's probably no one from Swindon watching this. But you know when you get those emails from, like, very obvious scammers, and the reason they do it is because the people who are dumb enough to respond...
I occasionally look at my trash, because a lot of those get auto-caught, and they do be trying to, like, give you fake shipping deets. I do not have the spoons to even risk assuming that, like, no, I just assume them to have fucking new O-Day that hits my phone browser, so I will never engage it. Like, whenever I see a dodgy link, I just assume, oh, that must be O-Day that impacts the thing I'm using, and I don't touch it. Like, whenever you see something, just look at it and be like, that might be O-Day, that could fuck me up, that could be targeted for my box. Oof, I wouldn't want that keylogger. Not today, boy. Whenever you see shit, just think that.
I'm always going to be dumb enough to actually go through and follow through with the scam, right? It filters out everybody who is common sense or smart enough or just knows enough about the internet to not fall for it. That's what he's doing.
Don't click shit, don't trust anybody, don't put up with people's bullshit. Everybody's on bullshit. Sounds right. Yep. Don't trust shit, you're on the goddamn internet.
doing here? Anyone who knows anything is gonna know this is fake, and he's filtering all those people out. So his entire audience is just full of melons, it's full of fucking donuts that'll believe anything he does, and I guess that's what he wants. And I understand that he's only 19 years old, and 19-year-olds aren't exactly the smartest people on the planet, but that's not really an excuse either, because I'm 20 years old. I was 19 years old not even a year ago. I wouldn't have done this shit at 19.
I'm sure a lot of you have realized that's...
Yeah, I feel like 16-year-old me might have done something malicious. Because it was funny. Because, like, one time I tried to get a hold of, like, a shitload of dry ice for a fucking, like... I didn't do it because it was not very fun sounding. But some friends were like, oh, we should do a school prank. And I'm like, oh, can we get dry ice? And that it just got progressively more boring, you know? And not to say that, like, expectations and setting plans in the future is a quick way to irritate the fuck out of me and make me not want to deal with bullshit. Just don't say I want to ask you a question. Just shoot. Spit. Ask it. But no, like, them being like, oh, you want to do this prank in, like, a month? Day 1, I might say yes, because I'm thinking about it. Now, day 2, 3, 4 through 20 and 30, I'm going to be thinking about it more. And I'm probably going to land on another answer that's not yes.
Smart Schoolboy 9 interview I released the other day was fake.
What? Oh, what? You could have fooled me. Fuck, this is like the Darth Vader.
Bro, it says it's fake in the start of the motherfuck. Wait, what?
So that was 19 years old, not even a year.
Oh no, I just caught it. I just saw what it was. It's that motherfucker also posted the whole shit on fucking TikTok. We saw the YouTube video version. Whole people were watching this whole thing episodically play out, and they maybe didn't know it was fake. Oh, titties.
A year ago. I wouldn't have done this shit at 19.
Look at the fucking aspect ratio.
I'm sure a lot of you have realized that Smart Schoolboy 9 interview I released.
Oh wait, that just hacked my brain.
The other day was fake.
What? Oh, what? You could have fooled me. Fuck, this is like
we'll give it a
Darth
sec,
Vader.
Because I may not have to go on a
Vader. I mean, who could have seen that coming? Fuck me, what a surprise.
And let me tell you guys the reason why. Hand on my heart, this is nothing but the truth. Last week, I found out about Smart Schoolboy 9, and I have quite a young audience, and everybody seemed to know who he was. I saw how obsessed everyone was.
Great audio mixing, man. Seriously, I mean, you are the man when it comes to audio. So guys, this is why I did the man.
And everybody seemed to know who he was. I saw how...
Mine's bad too, though, by the way.
Obsessed everyone was.
Great audio mixing, man. Seriously, I mean, you are the man when it comes to audio. So guys, this is why I did the video, right? I'm just gonna, this is honest truth, this is why I'm making this video.
The other day I found out about Smart Schoolboy 9 and it just made me so scared.
And yeah, basically,
I sometimes do that to be obnoxious. Like, sometimes I'll be like, so hello, did you know that I love you all equally? Even though I say things like eat shit and golly gee willikers, y'all bitches suck. I don't mean that. I love you all. You're awesome and astonishing and really cool. Now 3, 2, 1. Roar! That's the worst I'm gonna do to you intentionally. Like, if you want me to actually yell at you, you're gonna have to catch me on some bullshit when I'm not noticing it. Like, I won't knowingly do it. It has to be like an accident. Yeah, probably. I don't want to do that to anybody. That would hurt me.
It was just, you know, because I just love you all so much.
And I even saw people making fake accounts.
And even people making fake accounts. Tune in next time on Poop.
This weird guy. As I've mentioned before, I'm only 19 years old, which is very young in the content creator space. There's not many 19-year-old content creators at my level. And the whole time I've been on TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, any social media, I don't think I've used my platform well enough to do something good for my audience. And I wanted to use this big viral opportunity to raise money for a charity called NSPCC.
I also have not done anything good for the people who give me the time of fucking day. I'm an ignorant fuck, tell me what to do.
Which was linked in the description of my YouTube video. If you don't know what this charity is, it is a child...
The only thing I've considered is when we get monetized on YouTube, I will, like, for people who comment on the videos, I'll, like, probably see if we can arrange warning them appropriately and seeing a way to safely get them dinosaur coprolite. Because who doesn't want dino poop? It's funny. It can be beautiful based dino poop. What are we? Dino poop. When do we want it? Now.
Protection charity which helps raise awareness for child protection online. And due to my audience being very young, which is school children, because I make school content, I receive dozens and dozens of DMs every day from people saying, Ezekiel, I'm being bullied, or Ezekiel, it's hard at home, or Ezekiel, I broke up with my partner. And these are all children. And
how does bullying have anything, as a person who was like, you know, kicked down the stairs and jumped repeatedly, you know, I get not wanting there to be bullying. I get not wanting having water bottles thrown at me consistently called slurs, having a person raise a firearm to me, you know, as a person who's like wants that to not happen to others ever, 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 ever. I don't like the thought of bullying, but I don't think that I do not think that if I interview Mutahar on like Linux virtualization in the year of 2024 or Cthulhu, that impacts people who get bullied at school. Much like I also don't think that if I go to fucking, like, I don't think if I react to a congressional hearing that fixes, like, you know, childhood starvation in Denver. I mean, like, I didn't even catch that part.
NSPCC, which was linked in the description of my YouTube video. If you don't know what this charity is, it is a child protection charity which helps raise awareness.
They're 19 making school content. Given the context, like, I'd imagine that, like, people who, I'd imagine that, like, legitimately the people behind Blue's Clues get frequent emails from children. Like, I would imagine they also do. Like, I would imagine that, like, the moment you were my music teacher when I was a child, or my graphic design teacher when I was a child, you'd get frequent emails. And there are people who genuinely want to go in there with like a very, you know, good kindness and desire to help others grow. And if we don't encourage them, we're gonna lose that, and that would be very detrimental. That said, this person, their other actions aren't really in line with securing a kinder outcome for our home skillets, you know? Like, not to be whingy about it, but that part does stand out to me a little bit, you know? It's that part. Like, look at it. There's an interview, they're spreading information about how to defend an argument that is not necessarily useful nor going to stand up very well. So they're showing children how to make poor arguments that are based on very little and have very loose logic. And yeah, that's not actually helping them. Like, talking about the situations that they can go through and explaining in very practical terms how to identify, like, because I know that, like, I know thanks to modern education, people can point out coercion now, and that's very good, because them having it, since no one takes victims seriously, people being able to point at someone and deadpan say what's coercion helps them in a society where victims aren't listened to. So that's helpful, you know? And there has to be room for that, but this person isn't going down that kind of information disclosure with these vulnerable people in the stuff we've seen. You can go look at their public content and see if the rest is like that. I would not recommend bothering them, but like, that's the kind of thing you'd hope to see, I think, as another next step, is like, you know, guiding people to resources. I think that's really important, because we as individuals are going to fuck up and be wrong, and we as a community of people in the world need to work together to address that and make it safe to fail. You know, that's all.
For child protection online. And due to my audience being very young, which is school children.
So there's words we can listen for in the remainder of what they'll say that might make it make sense. And I think they would address considerations, not only those and not just those, but some that might be in line like them. You know? Good social outcomes. That's what we want.
Because I make school content, I receive dozens and dozens of DMs every day from people saying, Ezekiel, I'm being bullied, or Ezekiel, it's hard at home, or...
But now remember, this kid's like 19. Don't forget that also. So for some of us, they might be half of our age, you know? That said, I'm sure we all were being rapscallions at 19. At 19, I was being a complete and utter goofball. I hadn't even been proposed to by the first selfish person that thought that proposing to me would get me to like go take my clothes off for them by then, you know? I was still making reckless choices, uninformed, didn't know no better, was wickedly still informed by my traumas and didn't really have any way to communicate that or work past it. And I hadn't even begun the slow and arduous fucking path towards growth in a really meaningful way for a lot of the things that I had to actually physically separate from, which I wouldn't have access to do till I was in my 20s, you know? So they have time to grow, you know? They're a kid. They did do a thing, but we can look for certain things in the remainder of what they say, and if you want to critique their work, I think those are valid things to push for, you know?
I broke up with my partner, and these are all children, and I can't really help dozens and dozens of people daily because I simply don't have the time. So I came up with this plan. The biggest way to push charity and push child protection was to make a video on Smart Schoolboy 9, as it is the biggest trend this year. But the only thing myself and my team didn't consider in the time of planning is my audience, plus external audiences who didn't know who I was, felt lied to and betrayed. However, saying all of that, I'm sorry from anyone from my audience or any external audiences that I've let down and betrayed. If you don't like me after this situation, I completely understand. And for the people who still genuinely enjoy my videos, you really mean the world to me, and you actually help me push every day and help me do things like this. For the people saying I did this for clout or money, unfortunately, you are wrong, because I've made £0 from this whole situation. The YouTube video that went live was unmonetized, so £0 was made through that whole video. This was actually help me push every day and help me do things like this. For the people saying I did this for clout or money, unfortunately, you are wrong, because I've made £0 from this whole situation. The YouTube video that went live was unmonetized, so
I don't have a monetized account. Would it even be there in the UI on a phone in YouTube Studio? Because, like, I don't have a monetized account on YouTube, but I don't know if it would be in that part of the UI. I do know, on the other hand, that's notification for your channel analytics, which only really tells you how many views you had and how much watch time you had, which is a good thing, and it also lets you compare. Like, we can go look at mine if you want to. It's very, very lame. It would try to reinforce me to not play video games, which has only re-emboldened me to play more video games. Like, I don't know if you know this, I'm a stubborn bitch and I will do fucking things because they're fun, not because I do shit because it's fun. God damn it. Okay, where's the how I suck? How much do I suck? What are we looking for? Yeah, it's effectively this. It's just the, like, what's your top content this period? It's the top, they're getting basically the top content this period, where it says the content, the average view duration, and the views, right? Is that what they were doing? Watch time and views, never mind. Okay, cool. They're grabbing it from here then. It's slightly different in the UI when you look at it there, but the information's the same when you look at it on a phone. They're getting what would be in the overview. It might be under contents or something more specifically. But that said, I'm pretty lame. I don't do things frequently. What they're getting is this and the top thing. And yes, us bitching at Dr. Disrespect apparently popped off. I'm hoping the user gets their accounts or their fucking like, there's a chatter here who wants to get unbanned, and that's what I'm standing for, because I'm a whiny bitch, and this person got told that if Guy Beam is gonna say, I will unban you, and then this person has to continue giving more than $15, they said, I'm going to at least have a bit of a whinge, because I think that's a valid whinge. Okay, anywho's. I don't know if we would see the data. If someone is a monetized person, I don't know if you'd see it here. But as a not monetized person, I don't know. And as a person who might have been just become monetized, they might know in a way that lets them pull this off in a shady way. I don't know.
£0 was made through that whole video. This was all for a good cause, and all the hate I'm getting for it is just a minor price to pay. And I'm going to go back to how I was and how I've always been. I've been in this room since I started my career. I try to remain as humble as possible within the UK, to young people especially, so I try my best. I love you all, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys very soon with normal content again. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so he's chatting more shit. Don't fall for this shit. He hasn't really raised awareness at all. Everybody already knows who Smart Schoolboy 9 is. I am willing to...
I mean, the people who know, and genuinely, I'm going to say, if you were going to refer someone to someone's content for more responsible handling of it, like, memory serves, Mudahar's the one not trying to, like, participate in the very sketchy disclosure of people's potentially private information. I don't know about the rest. I'd see if Moisty Boy's doing it though, right? Moisty Boy usually doesn't piss us off. We'll see. I don't care to go looking for that.
Yes, that not a lot of people, or not enough people to make a substantial difference, learned about Smart Schoolboy 9 via Ezekiel. As much as he says he wasn't doing it for clout or money,
I mean, here, do we get a link to it? Oh my gosh, you're so mean. How do you not do this? We're gonna watch Cobra next. This can go sacrifice itself, and no one cares. Okay, cool. We're gonna do it. We're gonna contribute to their fucking metrics in this one. We are why this shape happens. We are why this happens. This is all of us who reacts to this. This is our fault. It's us playing with the jogger here. Yeah, no, see, there's the thing. Our critique isn't like, you know, dicked up in its attempt to like correct a thing, but we shouldn't be like, without context, penalizing someone who wants to like help actually enrich children until they say the bullshit this person said with a lack of continuity of fucking logic this person used, in which case we can. You know, we can. But we shouldn't just do it off rip like a Beyblade. We should do it contextually, like when they go down the slow and steady modality of fucking up that lands them like this. That's cool by me. Like when they do this, yeah, that's when we give them shit. And then we had words to say. Ooh, we can make the robot read this. If someone goes back in time and tells my mom to put me in speech therapy so I can like stop transposing R's and W's, I'll pick up at least one more hobby, and the product of it is yours. Read loud. Fuck you.
Y'all are right, but good job trying to pull together a production in short time, I guess. Try to not do it in a way that risks more undeserved people though, that's awkward.
Yeah. Oh, undeserved? I meant to type underserved. It's really easy to mispronounce that. We're gonna leave it because I give Nia a fuck. Anywho's, they're trying to tell us that it's fake.
Doing this, he knew doing this would get him a lot more attention and a lot more, I hate this word, but I'll use it, is shit. Now, one genuinely interesting thing that has come out of this whole debacle is, remember the Facebook account from a while back in the other videos that I was talking about might not actually be, you know, Smart Schoolboy 9, the David London Facebook account? Well, that very Facebook account has changed their bio recently to, I trim the display of less relevant posts to public, and 2, I've not granted interviews to anyone. So as it turns out, this very possibly and very probably
I'm unwilling to say that, because genuinely, it could be a person who legitimately has the account that isn't that person trying to dispel consideration that anything that they said has any association with that. You know? Like that. There's like another way that doesn't inherently read as like sketch. I'm iffy about pointing the world here, but we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look so motherfucking hard.
the real Smart Schoolboy 9's personal Facebook account. And that makes his posts a lot more freaky now, because he does talk about high-heeled boots, he does talk about, you know, the police a lot, and he does talk about school children a lot. It's a lot weirder now that we know it's actually him. In fact, in his latest post, he's talking about how great of a career being a police officer is, basically goading people once again. And then he has a post talking about the Premier League. He wants to expand the Premier League to 22 teams, which, for my...
Yo, Holler, can I get an ACAB out there?
So as it turns out, this very possibly and very probably is actually the real Smart Schoolboy 9's personal Facebook account. And that makes his posts a lot more freaky now, because he does talk about high-heeled boots, he does talk about, you know, the police a lot, and he does talk about school children a lot. It's a lot weirder now that we know it's... you know, the police a lot, and he does talk about, because he does talk about high-heeled boots. He does talk about, you know, the police a lot, and he does talk about, because he does talk about high-heeled boots. He does talk about, you know, the police a lot, and he does talk about, because he does talk about high-heeled boots. He does talk about, you know, the police a lot, and he does talk about school children a lot. It's a lot weirder now that we know it's actually him. In fact, in his latest post, he's talking about how great of a career being a police officer is, basically goading people once again. And then he has a post talking about the Premier League. He wants to expand the Premier League to 22 teams, which, for my American audience, is a fucking ridiculous, dumb idea. But in this post, he...
No, I really think this just broke my brain. Hold on.
Interviews to anyone. So as it turns...
Like, my fucking audible comprehension just up and died trying to process that.
Turns out this very possibly and very probably is actually the real Smart Schoolboy 9's personal Facebook account. And that makes his posts a lot more freaky now, because he does talk about high-heeled boots. He does talk about, you know, the police a lot, and he does talk about school children a lot. It's a lot weirder now that we know it's actually him. In fact, in his latest post, he's talking about how great of a career being a police officer is, basically him. In fact, in his latest post, he's talking about how great of a career being a police officer is, basically goading. In fact, in his latest post, he's talking about how great of a...
One of the greatest careers is policing, but you shouldn't anticipate being a hero to just about everyone. And it isn't how the classic UK TV drama, The Bill, portrayed policing, because officers vary in how they individually police in individual situations. You can get good. Copyright. Penis. Elden Ring. You can get good. You can get good. You can get good. You can get good. Only you can get good. Only you can get good. Only you can prevent get good fires. The friction of gooning will destroy you. Don't goon, edge. Don't goon, edge. Don't goon, edge. Edging will save you. Edging be your salvation today. Gooning will betray you. Gooning will take you to the precipice of all pain, and it will break you. Edge will keep you safe. If one is to goon, one will find an unyielding, unrelenting agony, that of the goon. Thou shalt goon, thou must edge. Edge, don't goon. In the ancient texts of Turkey Tom Swanson, of Tom Turkey Swanson, those who goon are fucking up. And thusly, don't goon. Edge. Anyways, where's the sentence start again? God damn it. And you don't get trained to stop being you. You get trained to be better at you than, you get trained to be better at you that wouldn't have existed in another career. And you still, full stop, ampersand, you still don't get to be a hero to all but a few, full stop. You don't get thanked or remembered by everyone, full stop, ampersand. And how many careers would that happen in anyway? In music, comma, arts are dropped. Fans can decide that you aren't trendy anymore, comma, or at least, comma, for the time being, comma, ampersand. In football, comma, there are losing, comma, ampersand, winning, comma, managers that live from result to result, full stop, ampersand. There are many stores that were once more popular than pop that delivered that are now giving way to the online delivery options of competitors, comma, because the pace of change became considerable, full stop, new line, tab. But what about the pace of being on the beat, question mark? That's changed in areas where being discreet, comma, but ready to run, comma, ready to apprehend suspects, comma, ampersand, ready for a challenge, comma, is vital, full stop. The knowing of something isn't enough, full stop. Although that's good, comma, individual officers' knowledge, comma, it only really counts when it adds up to evidence. Full stop, tab. Policing involves policing how one thinks about what they know. Suspecting is suspecting. Knowing it or really knowing.
Career being a police officer is basically actually him. In fact, in his latest post, he's talking about how great of a career being a police officer.
We're not done. Oh no, you're not done with me. Or, sorry, oh, there we go. Policing involves policing how one thinks about what they know, full stop. Suspecting is suspecting, full stop. Knowing, comma, or, comma, really knowing, comma, is where your career gets exciting, comma, if that knowledge leads to the right people being brought to justice, full stop. You still doubt bits of evidence, comma, but you don't doubt that you're now better at being the more discerning you, full stop. Essential, comma, also, comma, in security work, full stop. You may once have been frightened of dogs, comma, ampersand. Then you become an experienced dog handler, full stop. Knowing, comma, also, comma, how to handle people, full stop. New line, tab, space, ampersand. Back to the matter of pace, full stop. Will, comma, in the UK, comma, no time wasted in bringing many of the, this is a new line where I can't read the whole thing, edge. Summer 2024, noters to justice. Sorry, full stop, maybe. God damn it, you scroll up again. Motherfuck you! So, the process did its work. Oh, we're freeballing this one. So this one's going inside the little bracket shapes one, because that's what you do when the quote needs to be verified against source, but could be fucking jacked up by the person giving it. Okay, let's go. So, summer 2024, I'm not adding any punctuation to this shit. We're gonna run-on sentence this shit till the fucking end. Let's get it, let's go! I know there's a comma, I see that bitch. I'm not reading that motherfucker. This motherfucker uses, I do run-on sentences, okay? I don't give a fuck. Eat my run-on sentences ass. I will never fucking, you will read that shit till it's done. You will know my fucking thought. Actually, I don't do run-on sentences. I used to, but like a lot. I used to do them a lot when I'd have to write. I don't anymore. I do with my mouth. There's a difference. I have the cognizance when I write to not. Now it's just transitioned to my mouth not knowing how to fucking put a fucking comma, full stop, motherfuck you, semicolon, goddamn fucking M dash up in that shit. Fuck you. Anywho's. Summer 2024, rioters to justice. In the process did its work because of the because of the swirly dig, because of the because of the oh, pace, because of that pace. No one can read what the fuck. I could if I go back a frame, but
him. In fact, in his latest post, he's talking about how great of a career being a police officer is. basically goading people once again. And then he has a post talking about the Premier League. He wants to expand the Premier League to 22 teams, which for my American audience is a fucking ridiculous, dumb idea. But in this post, he talks about 12-year-olds and 16-year-olds, and to anybody who isn't Smart Schoolboy 9, what he's saying here isn't necessarily creepy or bad at all. But now that we know who he actually is, any mention of children in any sort of context is always going to be fucking weird and creepy. In my last video, I mentioned that I had a bit of a problem with YouTubers, you know,
I'm having a bit of a problem with the certainty we're deciding to levy on this being someone's Facebook that is like up in the Reddit sphere, but we're here to watch and stare, you know. Oh, thank you for hanging. I'm really bad at streaming on YouTube right now, so I should have had the stream like up properly a little bit ago, and I totally did not notice the like, I'm used to starting it live, not to like having it scheduled, and I'm so wicked sorry that I am like so wicked bad at like everything, honestly. My point being, thank you for tolerating me. How are you? I mean, doing great's a thing, but like, what's your day been like? What kind of stuff are you having fun with? Like, tell me the dates. Spell.
As though the videos that Smart Schoolboy 9 put out were actually things that were going down, not just bad edit jobs. But I forgot to mention this, so I'll mention it now. There are a lot of YouTubers who are reading random Twitter DMs or Instagram DMs from people who claim to be people that they could very easily not be, like police officers or people who have met Smart Schoolboy 9 in any capacity, and just taking them at face value, right? Believing them. Like, there are some YouTubers who receive DMs from people who claim to be police officers in Doncaster who have met Smart Schoolboy 9 and had to fight him away from a school and genuinely believe them and present it in the video as though it's an actual fact. I'm not naming any names, once again, I'm not trying to throw any shade, especially because I'm actually quite a big fan of a lot of these YouTubers. I just think that they fucked up this.
You don't have to, but if you want to, we have a Discord, and it's on the link tree, but it's also the link there.
This case quite a bit.
I think I might be the only goober that uses Linktree just for Discord, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Our TikTok's usually supposed to only be glitches, but I forget to only upload when I glitch into the wall. I'm also pretty sure I've glitched into the wall a lot of times and not uploaded it to TikTok. Oh well. I'll keep on fucking up.
Genuinely hundreds of DMs from people who claim to have met Smart Schoolboy 9, right? There's some people who say, oh, I work in a call center and he called me, I know it was him. And then there's some people who say, I lived in Milton Keynes and I saw him, he came to my school. Loads of people have given me stories, and a lot of them are contradictory. I know that most likely scenario is that none of them are fucking true. And that's not to discredit them at all. They may genuinely think that they have encountered Smart Schoolboy 9, but in my opinion, they're connecting dots. Maybe they're putting 1 + 1 together and getting 3. And the fact is, a lot of the stories contradict each other. Like, they can't all be true. So I would never come on one of these videos and show one of those DMs and present it as actual fact, especially when there's no evidence behind it. I think it would just be irresponsible of me to do. You don't need to pretend that obviously fake shit is real to make your video more enjoyable or watchable. Well, that's my mentality, at least. Another thing that's happened since my last video is that David Firth has been getting constant harassment and questions from people about Smart Schoolboy 9. Now, I talked about David Firth in my first video about this situation because he just so happened to live...
I might be staring at something that I might bring to us.
In that area where, you know, Smart Schoolboy 9 is predicted to have resided in, and he had an encounter with him, supposedly. I mean, it did sound pretty accurate. I personally don't automatically disbelieve him. I don't think it's total bullshit. I'm not saying it 100% happened either, though. I know that's sort of fence-sitting pish, but it's what I believe, genuinely. But either way, people are harassing him and they need to fucking stop. Here are his tweets. Please stop asking me about Smart Schoolboy 9. I replied to a DM a few weeks ago asking if I remembered this guy who would walk around Doncaster dressed as a schoolboy with weird makeup on. Yes, I walked past him in the town centre 20 to 25 years ago. I walked past him, that's all. Now I see posts and videos saying he has something to do with the creator of Salad Fingers. No, he doesn't. He was just your classic local lunatic. I was a teenager at the time. I only remembered because his appearance was striking. Now my DMs are full of TikTok detectives. Yeah, these TikTok and Reddit detectives really need to fuck off. That'll be a continuing trend, not only in this whole series of Smart Schoolboy 9 videos, but in this one particularly, because fuck me does this shit get insane. I never heard him talk or knew what he was up to or interacted with him in any way. He didn't say anything to me. Salad Fingers is not based on him. Please stop asking for information. I have said everything I remember. I kind of see why people think Salad Fingers is based on him. They do have a very familiar sounding voice. Okay, this piece of evidence here is actually incredibly interesting. Even if it's not true, it's a big coincidence, and it is compelling to say the least. So as we all know, there are a lot of people who are speculating that Smart Schoolboy 9 was, you know, sexually attacked or abused when he was younger. Because it's quite an easy and, I guess, valid explanation for why he may act the way that he does today. Not that it excuses it, but it might explain it, make it a bit easier to understand. And recently, there has been some evidence to suggest that a teacher of his was actually arrested for, you know, sex attacks. Jeff Morrell, 65, was found guilty of 12 counts of sexual assault involving 2 pupils aged 14 and 15, committed over a period of 2 weeks.
Yes.
Morrell of Teddington, West London, was head of year at Stockwell Manor School in South London, where he had worked from 1973 to 1983. Now this is incredibly interesting because Smart Schoolboy 9, on one of his alt accounts, Zia Patel, where he would talk about himself in the third person, has confirmed that he has actually attended this very school in the past. There you go, he calls himself his half-brother once again. My half-brother, David, attended Stockwell Manor School from 1974 to 79. He wished he had transferred to Dunraven School, Streatham, because he'd learned that the specific support for traumatized pupils was greater there. He is aware that mistakes happened at Stockwell Manor. And what's even more compelling is that Smart Schoolboy 9 has a song called 1979 in his reservoir, right, on the David Lyricist archives. And if he really is 59, as a lot of people are speculating, then that means he was born in 1965, which means in 1979 he would have been 14 years old, just as the article stated was one of the victims' ages that this supposed teacher was sexually abusing. Now, Mr. Morrell, the teacher that was arrested, was also convicted of gross indecency with a rent boy and placed on a register of teachers who had committed—
I don't know if you're also a fan of The Amazing Digital Circus. I like my cartoons about adults who are fucking miserable. They are such a good genre. You know, what is more fun for an adult who has to deal with shit that they occasionally don't want to than a cartoon about adults who are dealing with shit they don't want to, right? Relatable, 100%. I found one anime a long time ago too that was like that. They went and played Monster Hunter at a point in my life when I was also playing Monster Hunter, and that was like pretty chill. It was like, I didn't watch more than like 20 episodes. So it was either over in 20 or I just stopped caring by 20. I don't know which. It could have been either. But they played Monster Hunter and I was playing Monster Hunter, and it was fun to have on in the background while I played Monster Hunter because I could look up and they'd be playing Monster Hunter while I was playing Monster Hunter. So Amazing Digital Circus choosing to keep ownership of their product and make sure that it goes to YouTube first, though they're still making money off of Netflix, is really good for animation, because being able to retain ownership of your product and license it to the company seems like a pivot in how people have been getting fucked over with Netflix and Hulu in a long time. So that's kind of cool. I can respect that, you know? Real life is cartoonish. We used to have chat for the YouTube on the screen as well, but we're gonna be honest, I suck. That's why we don't right now. The reasoning is I suck. I mean, at least I'm fucking honest.
It's sexual assaults. A rent boy, for those who don't know, is basically a sex worker, which
what did I unpause
supposed
onto?
teacher was sexually abusing. Now, Mr. Morrell, the teacher that was arrested, was also convicted of gross indecency with a rent boy and placed on a register of teachers who had committed sexual assaults. A rent boy, for those who don't know, is basically a sex worker, which, for those who remember, for those who are a bit astute—
No, but like, locally and legally, what the fuck qualifies? Because those phraseologies change over time and location. Yeah, what's up, fam? How you doing? I'm just like, I'm so like curious Cause like sometimes I have the spoons to pause for pedipause. Nah, sometimes I have the spoons to like pause and like go look up where the area is and what the like law might be applicable to. If any of you have the spoons, I don't know where the fuck this, I forgot where the fuck this person is alleged to have hung out on. If you, sorry, a laggard. We're memeing on the internet. When they say alleged, we get to meme and say a laggard because they've probably been drinking lager.
Those who don't know, is basically a sex worker, which, for those who remember, for those who are a bit astute, is a crazy coincidence because in that one post on the Google conversation thing in 1999, the person who encountered him in Tesco said that he was apparently a well-known rent boy in the area. And what's even more compelling is that the Stephanie Schooley account has named Jeff Morrell by name, saying that they should give him a chance. This may sound shocking to some, but if Jeff Morrell is still around, he should be given the chance to say something.
Well, you know, here's the thing. They have ownership of the accounts. They posted their goddamn parent-given government name right the fuck there. That was them. This is just us looking at the internet. So my computer blue screened because of a kernel error with VB audio cable of all things, which is wild. If it happens again, I added more buffer to VB audio cable. So if it happens again, I'm gonna remove the additional buffer. I went from 125 or whatever the 256 to 260. I thought I did math better, but I might have did math worse. I'm not very good at stuff that involves not sucking ass. So I hope you can, you know, I hope you can be so kind as to be patient with my lame ass motherfucking ass. If you can't, I understand. I wouldn't be either. Like, for real, I wouldn't be. I don't know why you'd be. There we go. I have a hair tie. No, I don't have a hair tie anymore. I had a hair tie. I got 99 hair ties, but that's not one of them anymore. It's still my hair tie. I still love that hair tie. I just currently am having a fit, and they are not on my good side. They are on my good side. I love them. It seems I broke our music out, right? That's fine. So, wait a minute, hold on. I need to open, like, Equalizer APO. Then remove the background audio cleaning, because I might have reason to. Hi. Also, for the first time in a while, there's no, BGM to cover me when I fuck up our audio. Because I'm apparently fixing this. Oh my yikes. What the poop? What the poop? I don't have the chat open right now. Again, we just totally recovered from a blue screen of death, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. I apologize. I'm the worst streamer in the world. I actually suck from the moments I wake up to the moments I go to sleep. Okay, cool. No, we have stuff on the screen again that lets me like see chat, for instance. That's really handy. Personally, I'm here for the cool company with the outstanding people in the chat, so that for me is a priority. Hold on, I have to task manager really quick, and we're doing this before I get like carried the fuck away. I do get carried the fuck away though. Oh, about restoring things? Based wrench merchant for the win. Based existing on Earth, doing our best. Yo, do we have the meme we were staring at? Oh, we do. Yo, y'all just got here. You want to see a really That's the feeling I got learning that people who stole like $230 million, spent $500,000 on alcohol and Red Bull. That's the kind of feeling I had. Learning about that, learning that people stole hundreds of millions and they spent that much on that shit. I'm just like... I gotta stop breaking the stream at some point, but I need to be careful of watching if virtual audio cable is the reason for a blue screen again. And I probably have, I'm gonna be honest, I have my system set to drop full kernel dumps, and I didn't feel like it. I did not feel like waiting for the full kernel dumps. It's like...
Encountered him.
I forgot. Okay, no, I remember. We did come back to some stuff. We came back to correlating that. Correlating the old report on Usenet with the Facebook discovery. Okay, cool. I remember what we're doing.
One of the victims' ages that this supposed teacher was sexually abusing. Now, Mr. Morell, the teacher that...
I know that's a very hard horror cut, but we are farmers. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, we're just silly geese. I adore you all, and I hope you all are well.
Was arrested, was also convicted of gross indecency with a rent boy and placed on a register of teachers who had committed sexual assaults. A rent boy, for those who don't know, is basically a sex...
Oh yeah, I was tripping over, so it was written as, in quotes, gross, and then actual. And so my curiosity was, I know that this could be like a hyper-local thing because, you know, you hear the phraseology common law, wife as a person in the States, and you're aware that societally some places make it to where that's a thing that happens after 7 years. And then you find out while looking into Ian Foote that this is a thing that can happen after less than a year with someone, and it only begins to impact like children's care after 2 years, you know, or a year, and insurance after 2 years. And so when you start to observe stuff like that, you just want to be like critical of how fucking applicable this is locally, what it ensconces and incorporates at the time it was delivered. But you want to know stuff like that, but that's about it.
Worker, which, for those who remember, for those who are a bit...
I just don't have the spoons to go check out where this could have happened from the report. I bet it's on the Reddit, but...
decency with a rent boy and placed on a register of teachers who had committed sexual assaults. A rent boy, for those who don't know, is basically a sex worker, which...
I'm gonna be honest. Yes. I don't... Like, to be honest, like, I keep realizing I probably would have hung out with this dude. Like, I probably... Up until he starts mentioning, like, the moment he said angel and demon, I would have fucking given him shit for it. As a person who gives a shit about others and just wants them to not go down that fucking pipeline. But, like, I probably would have chilled. He, like, made his own fucking hoodie. Are you aware this dude made his? I was, like, watching this video, and I was like, what's your fucking tattoo like? What's this shit mean?
Hey, YouTube. Gothic and Gothic.
Never do we learn about the tattoo. We learn that, this hood is custom.
Huh. Here you go. Something to accessorize it with.
We learned that motherfucker and I have similar tastes.
Full-fledged Cobra Demon. Yeah.
We learned that. Yeah, I would have immediately bucked back. Like, I love the homies. I want them to thrive. I would have bucked back right there.
I got extra long and baggy, and the hood is as well. So.
Made this. Or no, got this, I think, or made it. Like, this shit's so fucking dope.
Tore up, but that's my favorite sweatshirt, and I love it, you know?
I love it too, honestly.
My dad's making me get rid of all my ripped up clothes, obviously, almost, actually, over a year now. So anyone who fakes... I like having ass periods, it's fun. Now, occasionally having ass...
We try to err away from using the no longer observed to be descript grouping of symptomology, and we go with autism because... Also, that was made after, like, taking poor Jewish and Romani boys without their, like, they were just kidnapping them. Shit's whack.
YouTube, we got our food.
No, bro has had 12 years to get this through his motherfucking head. That I would also give him some shit for. Outside of that, we good. Motherfucker's style, on point. I love the fucking plushies. I fucking love them. The jeans or the fucking trip pants they have, like the ones motherfucker had on the other day, had this really cute fucking green fucking stitching in it. It was super fucking sick. I'm here for it.
For you cool cobras. Dietz and Watson.
Hold up.
London broiled roast beef and cheddar wraps. Now, Dietz and...
Okay, if I blue screen of death again, we know why. I was trying to get our audio to work. I'd actually broken captivity to... Yup. I'd broken captivity to the audio device. It went so poorly. Oh, it's sad? Oh my gosh, I'm such a goober.
Watson makes
if you bring it to me. Cobes does not do a bad job at trying. I will, and then staying out of shit with, like, I know that Cobes is trying to not bring up Jessica Messica right now, and that's great. That's actually really respectful. That's what I'm trying to get at, is, like, Cobes is not trying to, like, be a fucking cock and caboodle in public. I get that this is the tattoo, but motherfucker never brought up the tattoo, right? When it was a hoodie. And there's still more ink I want to know about. Like, there's so much more. But, like, I don't know. Like, motherfucker's trying. It's coming off really charming. I respect this shit. Good job. Like, people need to be nicer to Cobes and Asmon. Like, that's all I'm fucking saying. They're doing their best.
Good cheese. And they also make delicious wraps, too, by the looks of it.
I'm gonna bring this motherfucker's speed up. I'm gonna try to fix our music sitch. Yeah, this might go really poorly. If it blue screens again, we know why. Oh, yeah, no, it's gonna try.
Tabs off this motherfucker. Let's open it up.
We're gonna have to do this the arduous way. We're gonna go with, what, Trexophone? Do I have, like, background removal on this? No. Okay, score. I have apparently woken up today and broken some... Wait, do I do this? Okay, cool. Do I have it? Do I have just DSI? Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, Resi's on. Oh, I don't know if I can do redirects until I get 1,000 peeps. One day I'll be able to raid into Resi. One day. One day I'll be able to raid into Resi. Anywho's. Until I can fix our music sitch appropriately, we gotta do what we can. I should have probably got the It's Always Sunny theme, but we move.
What do you think?
I don't think very much right now.
Come in 2 serving slices.
Besides, what am I gonna do? Cobes is like doing good. I'm just sitting here being a goober.
And cheddar wrap. London broil roast beef and cheddar wrap. Looking pretty fresh. Let's have a go at it.
Is it just me, or was that like a very big bite? Like, did more than half of the wrap go away? No, I also eat like a demon. I swear to fuck, I know I just ragged on a motherfucker for saying demon angel. Just hold up. I also eat like I unhinge my goddamn jaw and sit there fucking choking on it for 5 fucking minutes. So I'm not like talking shit, I'm just like, did you really just take half of it down? God damn it. Ah, a little less. About you took down about 4/9, yeah? Yeah, about 4/9.
I like the seasoning they put on it. The lettuce has a nice fresh crisp to it.
Well, like, Cobes did put a lot of this sandwich away, like almost a half of it, right? Like 40% of this sandwich just went down in one bite. I respect this because I also eat like a person who needs to learn how to fucking consume food. Like, I also eat like a person that just rolled up out of the fucking water-covered waste and needs to be civilized. You know? So I'm not here to talk shit. I do this too. It's just like, goddamn.
I like the seasoning they put on it.
Oh. Oh my gosh. So I barely go to... Cobes is on YouTube, right? Oh my gosh. Wait, no. I need to go bother the Cobra. That would be fun. Aw. We should do that. We should bother Cobra one day. I'm trying to do like the whole Twitch and YouTube at the same time thing, and I'm like stuck in my head of like, do other people do it on the same day? I think Rezi does different times or now doesn't. I'm confused. I don't understand the world anymore.
The lettuce has a nice fresh crisp to it. You get this at your local grocery stores. Dietz and Watson, London broiled roast beef and cheddar wrap. You get it's one entire wrap chopped in half. You get it's one entire wrap chopped in half.
Okay. Oh hey, if it helps you, this one time I like swallowed a whole strawberry. Like I took the green part off and then I just swallowed the rest of it whole. You can rewind on that part too.
And I love Dietz and Watson's cheeses.
I was like in a little bit of pain, but I got through it. I'm still alive, and I would highly recommend never do that in your life.
Their wraps are pretty good too. I got an Italian one I might review the next time.
I'm still tripping up because Cobesies hung it upside downsies. And that was weird. Like the other one, it was upside down for a second.
What do you Cobras think?
That you can hold this upside down.
Because I'm eating it.
You can hold it upside down like ice cream.
So I cannot film it the way I normally do. But
okay, I do kind of like when they get uploaded here because we get the fucking Dragon Ball instant fucking transportation sound effect, and it's just. So I'm not mad.
But I'm going to start off with a jar.
Am I on the right? I'm right, right? Yes, I'm right. I don't happen to have any.
I can't find the measuring cups I normally fucking use to do this.
I have water next to me.
Oh, so that's convenient.
You're too charming. Hi, I need to go look at a little bit of confusing. This is too charming. I can't do this. Hold on. Corruption. Corruption. Wait. Why? Did I really search instead of just go to videos? Wow, that's weird. Ew. Ooh, on loop. Yeah. Mm-mm. Do you have it on hand, or I'll go looking for it? Ian Foot owes us a sanctioned fight that he agreed to in his comments, okay? I'm just like, I'm mad. I'm mad. He owes us a fight. Okay, I'll lead with he actually agreed to fight us. Do I have the tab open still? At some point I need to see if Sensitive or Papa Gut is the one who's 2 days behind, okay? I need to giggle. Why am I reading this? What's this one? Oh, it's P. Diddy. Okay, oh, by the way. AKA Love? I remember this, but I keep forgetting this, you know? I keep forgetting that one of his aliases is Love. Because he seems like not a very loving person, unless, you know, by love you mean own. Lol. Really? Is it? Is his middle name Love? Cans of... Oh my gosh. One of the lovely people on Twitch chat was talking about, we were talking about lubricants together. So they were talking about silicone-based silicone lubricant for their treadmill and lithium grease. And I'm just sitting there you use your silicone grease. Do not use lithium grease. That sounds terrifying. It's not the right tool for the job. Also, it's lithium fucking grease. Holy shit. That is a yikes. Lithium grease is a yikes. I like it. It's really good. For a lot of shit. It's really good. Just don't want it around people. Ian, we can pay attention. Do we have much of a queue? Open a new tab. I like when Eric kicks when down. Open a new tab. Fine. It's easier if we... I'm so bad at life. Here, bigger browser. The quicker picker-upper. I'm a sunflower oil fan. I'm here for sunflower oil 110%. I think it's the best kind of... I like refined sunflower oil. Thank you very much for the follow. What's up, homie? We're looking at Ian. I think we're introducing people on the YouTube to Ian. I unfortunately broke YouTube chat showing up on screen, but if you'd want to, we're just chilling. YouTube's hanging out. We're hanging out. I'm new to streaming on YouTube, so hi. Thank you, people who came to the stream, for tolerating my uninformed, new, negligent, and ignorant ass as I slowly pepper in how to suck less. I appreciate it. Judged? It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
This is a song about growing old.
I'm trying to think if there's a way to make a spit sound effect for you. Oh, you're good. I'm just immediately gonna fucking meme on it. I was gonna meme on it and be like, oh, my dentist told me that I salivate a lot, so that means that I'm less likely to have cavities. Oh, tell me more. Because I know that he had, I know that this account just a year ago had 1,000 videos, and when I came around, it was at 70. Ooh, and lovely associate of the show, Based Canada Man, has been super cool and been very much there for our punk arses. Boopiters. Here, I got you. Badoop. Badoop. Lovely associate of the show, cool motherfucker and kind person who tolerates my punk ass. I want to get to this later. What were we doing? Oh, here's some Ian. Well, let's go pitch some Ian tint, shall we? I mean, have you seen the video about how he talks about his daughter? I'm not fucking surprised. Was it because of some shit like that, or was it because he said that he's a violent misogynist repeatedly? I'm not surprised, you know? That sucks, but I'm not shocked. You know, I wish he'd... Every time I'm in his comments, I swear to fuck, at this fucking moment in time, I will just keep telling him I'm in it for the Ian being kind and growing content. I'm really here for the Ian growing content. Keep commenting that you need more gain and you clean out the background nonsense. But now it's still a little too low. Try fooling around with the peaks on the old VOD and what you record. Gain/preamp. Ian, my chat says if I type in all caps, you'll actually read. What I typed to you, I hope you're well and stay kind and keep your nose clean. I spent time on the things you love, not hate. I have that video as well. It's on the Reddit. Thanks, Reddit. Thanks, Reddit. I may have made 2 Ian VODs. I may have made 2 Ian VODs. You can disown me. It's okay. When I read this, I thought it was gonna say Selesnya, because I like playing Magic the Gathering, because I'm one of those fucking people. I'm also gonna clean out his background noise. Oh no, I can't.
Because I cared about my daughter.
Nope, you're now complicit. Come on, come here.
My daughter's mother. Because I cared about my daughter.
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar, and
My daughter's 23 years old now.
This is just another video in a set of videos that I like.
I hate my daughter's mother.
Like the subtitle on this channel, the YouTube ad block war, okay? You know, I'm like Frank West. I covered wars, you know. I'm like a war journalist.
I think she's probably one of the most horrible human beings that I have ever met. She's selfish.
The whiplash. The
narcissistic,
goddamn whiplash.
Lying.
Oh, the
deceptive.
whiplash. Oh, fuck.
And the war that I'm covering is YouTube's ad block war, ladies and gentlemen.
Dishonorable piece of shit.
Oh, that's valid. Okay, I'm not saying that YouTube's war on ad block is dishonorable and a piece of shit, but I'm gonna say that maybe YouTube's war on ad block is a dishonorable piece of shit. I'm gonna give you the link to Mutahar's video as well, by the way, because at some point when I can keep my shit together for 2 fucking seconds, for 2 fiscal fucking seconds.
Greetings, students.
Oh no, you're complicit too now.
She doesn't care about anybody but herself.
Greetings, students.
Now, I want to just stress and, you know, preface this by saying that...
Now, if you've been watching this show for any...
She doesn't care about anybody but herself.
amount of time, you've probably caught on to the fact that I don't like Puff Daddy.
She never cared about me.
I understand why YouTube needs to have an ad block. Like, I get it. I'm not dumb. I don't think any of us are dumb.
She never cared about my daughter.
Yeah, I got nothing good to say about that guy. He's a horrible person. He's done horrible things.
She lies. She lies.
YouTube is an expensive site to run. Now,
that's why I'm so happy to report that right now he is down.
She makes false statements.
He's down big time. There he is getting arrested by the FBI. See,
She lies. She makes false statements.
if you look at actual Google's earning, you can see that Google basically makes most of its advertising revenue from, most of its revenue from advertising dollars, okay?
In court, she puts her hand on a Bible, swears to tell the truth, and then lies.
I thought P. Diddy was down months ago, but I guess he's even further down now. And you know,
Sean Combs, /K / Puff Daddy, /K / P Diddy, /K / Diddy, /K / PD, /K / Love.
TTS tool? Yeah, it's really fun. It's cursed. I like that I can make it super cursed. We get a chapter of the indictment. Here you go. Not a chapter, an entry. You get, we're calling it a chapter now.
For decades, Sean Combs, /K / Puff Daddy, /K / P Diddy, /K / Diddy, /K / PD, /K / Love, the defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Combs relied on the employees, resources, and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice.
Don't give us 2. every so often when I pull my shit together, we'll have a sobering thought.
/K/Puff Daddy /K/P Diddy /K/Diddy /K/P /K/
Get off my irony.
Independent, operated his business, headquartered at various times in Manhattan and Los Angeles, under a variety of United States-based corporate entities, including Bad Boy Entertainment, Cones Enterprises, and Cones Global collectively, the Cones Business. Corporate entities in Cones Business included, among other things, record labels, a recording studio, an apparel line, an alcoholic spirits business, a marketing agency, and a television network, and
maybe
media
don't
company.
Get off my irony. I like it too much. It's fun. I like it here. At some point, we can actually go and watch BJ give us not Diddy content. That would be wild, you know? I'm just saying, it would be like a nice divergence, because we're gonna be slowly irking. Sorry, I can sit close to the microphone, I swear. I mean, until I lean back and do this bullshit again. There's also that. But, you know, up until then, I can't believe someone stole $200 fucking million and then spent $500,000 on fucking libations, inclusive of this weird looking bottle and this shit at a club. Brosephine Bros Apart the Third, excuse me. I will get rid of it for now. Yeah, if y'all are subscribed to the fucking YouTube, I promise I will try to put that meme in there as little as possible. Also, it's time for me to remind you, as a person on the internet who gives a shit and can also be sarcastic while not being able to get a read on the sarcasm of others. Don't goon. Edge. Don't goon. Edge. Don't goon. Edge. This is a friendly reminder from your person on the internet who talks a lot of shit and can give sarcasm but can't read it worth shit. Don't goon. Edge.
Can't trust me.
So according to...
I want to clown on YouTube. We're recently starting to stream to that platform, and as an express result, I like watching videos about people shitting on companies that issue brand deals on YouTube, because what I've thought about so far is I'm gonna ask the products that I use to do it, and if they say no, then I'm just gonna have to eat ass about it, because I'm not about to change my goddamn soap or my sunscreen. I like my goddamn Black Girl sunscreen. It's got no fucking white cast, and they got it for oily and not oily skin, alright? Got it for my combo wombo ass too. Damn right. And I like my fucking other skincare bullshit. And I'm gonna fucking hound those bitches. And that's how we're gonna do this shit, because I don't know what the fuck else to do. But I don't want to deal with motherfuckers that I don't know shit about. That sounds fucking wild and I don't want to do it. You can't
billion
make me.
US dollars just in advertising revenue, okay? And obviously YouTube or Google's got...
Like, you try to make me, I can actually, I'm pretty sure if you try to make me talk to motherfuckers that we aren't cool with, I'm pretty sure that I get to have a fit or just an all out, bawl the eyes out, fling around the floor tantrum. Like, I think I actually get to have, no, not a meltdown, not be overwhelmed, no, I get to have a dead ass, sit there, plan it out, be a fucking problem tantrum.
Got other businesses, but this is kind of a primary thing. And if you think YouTube isn't making most of its money from advertising dollars, you would be surprised, okay? That's pretty much where the lion chunk of money is gotten, or comes from. Now, the thing about ads is obviously people who watch YouTube on desktop, I would probably assume have an ad blocker enabled, right? Just because ad blocks are kind of a necessary thing for most of the internet these days, okay? It's to a point where the internet advertising space is so dangerous that law enforcement agencies like the Federal Bureau of Intelligence advise you to use an ad blocking solution in order to peruse the sites on the internet, okay? Even the nicest website could have the filthiest scam advertisement that can actually cause you some serious financial harm.
Yep.
Which is what.
Don't click shit. You should actually be listening to that guidance. That is actually good advice. If you need something to support you in doing so, please tell me you have. God damn it. Okay, so I need to restart StreamerBot. It logs out of YouTube after 24 hours. They know it's a bug. I just need to like quickly get us back in before it takes like 2 billion years. What? Oh, okay. Well, I have to monitor YouTube with my eyes. StreamerBot disconnected from YouTube. Okay, that's fine.
Ad blocks are necessary.
We got this.
Now, the thing about YouTube is, if you know YouTube's terms and services,
I will not
they will
let you
straight
down.
up tell you when you block YouTube ads, you violate the terms of services. And so they give you a whole bunch of guides on how to whitelist YouTube versus any other website, right? And the thing is, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to tell you which ad blocks or solutions you want to go down.
I took so long. I didn't notice that it disconnected me from the chat for so long. I apologize, loves. Well, holy shit, I'm the fucking worst. I've been gone for at least 6 minutes from the chat. I suck. Hi, I will catch up while we have fucking Muda talk to us about bullshit.
I'm not trying to catch a community guideline strike from the platform I'm uploading to, but one thing that's always interested me is if you go to chromewebstore.google.com, you can see that literally, okay, featured extensions involve AdBlock, AdBlock Plus, AdBlock for YouTuber, YouTube AdBlock by Friendly. And some of these have gotten reviews up to like 325,000.
If I were doing a Smash the Stack war game thing, and it was all like cyberdeck tier computers and fingers clashing together, I'd have Mudahar on my team in a heartbeat. If we were definitely doing a Smash the Stack thing, I would be like, yo, Muda, I need someone who actually knows computer security to help me out. What are you fucking doing? I know, I just Metasploit. Yeah, okay, cool, high five. Good go, let's go. Like, you know, totally. So if it's like that, if it's like computer war game shit, especially if it's stack smashing or any generalized war game, totally taking Mudahar, 110%.
Reviews at some point, okay? I've never fucking reviewed an extension in my life, okay? So I want to meet the people that are reviewing it. You've got 9 million something users using these tools on their system. You've got entire web browsers like Brave, the browser that I use, specifically working on fighting ads every single day. So clearly it's a problem, and even Google doesn't really fight that hard against it. Like on their own store, they have an extension that would be against the TOS for another product they have. Wild stuff. So the reason why we're kind of talking about it is YouTube's warfare against ads have intensified to the point that they have now implemented new forms of advertisement, okay?
Wait,
so for a lot of people that watch YouTube on their television, is the title of that show porny?
Bro, what?
Whoa, okay.
Bro, what? Bro, oh my gosh, no. Just, okay. Here's the thing. Here's what we gotta do. You know how when we tell people who have the Twitch app installed on an iPhone to just go to the fucking web browser? Yeah, tell everyone who has a fucking TV with fucking YouTube on it to open a web browser, please. Like, holy shit. No, for real. Just open the goddamn web browser on this thing. What the fuck, my guys? Like, it's to the point you don't want to trust their apps because they show bullshit on you. and you just want to run a fucking browser and not trust their apps for anything, because what's the browser gonna fucking do? Well, I know if you have a fucking Apple TV, it's gonna let you navigate around, little motherfucker, huh? Okay, cool. All you need's one fucking page. It's gotta be a little bookmarklet of YouTube. That is so easy to put on anything. Authentication? Oh, that would be even tighter. Oh, let it fucking connect. Oh, but don't even bother. You know? Because there'll be an ad block in front of it. You can live without the comments. You'll fucking live. Oh, what the fuck? You don't need to go to your phone and you know what the video's named. You can go look at the timestamp. You can go type your little comment, put the timestamp in there. It's fine. No, these motherfuckers, their apps are untenable. Just fucking web browsers. Fuck this. Holy shit.
Other side of the world is a little different than mine. But garbage. Yeah, you start to read stuff like this where YouTube is redesigning the streaming experience for viewers and advertisers, okay?
Nasty.
So for instance, on, TV YouTube, all right, which is totally different than desktop YouTube. I know this for a fact because every time I walk in on my dad watching his videos on YouTube for TV, because that's how he watches YouTube, not on a desktop, or even like his mobile device. He actually uses a TV application. The amount of times he skips through ads reminds me of cable television, okay? Tons of your favorite YouTubers put in mid-roll ads like crazy, okay? I personally don't, like throughout all my time on YouTube, I can only
100%. I don't know what the monetized YouTube interface looks like. So I was like shown a screenshot of the inside of the app, and I don't know it to like say that someone wasn't making money off of their video, and I don't know what that would look like if they were.
Probably remember a few times that I put it in for longer videos, but generally when you see like a crazy amount of videos or advertisements on videos, the YouTuber probably went into the actual advertising setting on the actual video and chunked in like a whole bunch. But I don't know at this point. Sometimes YouTube can just throw in ads like crazy. And one of the ads that kind of showed up that made people a little wild is this one right here, this Dunkin' Donuts ad. So if you read what they're actually talking about over here, they said that what they're bringing...
I'm sure Buddha's like got normative human stuff going on around there. I'm sure that's fine. I'm just stuck looking at this desk. Like, I'm staring at it because every time I can't look at faces that well, and like I want to know what's on with this desk because I keep looking at people's desks. Oh yeah, we were speaking of desks. We were trying to see if Ian had. This is the piss jug. Hold on, let me move over. This is the piss jug. Do you see the piss jug? I think this is Jenkum. I've also raised that it might be mead. I don't know. But I have colloquially named it the piss jug. Is this cat food? A lovely homie on Twitch pointed out that this looked like cat food. It was closed the other day. It's open now. This is open now. Well, this is food, I think. I think it was, well, cause like, Cobra would be cool and would totally have like eaten the cat food if the trolls sent it, because Cobra did eat the cat food when the trolls sent it. And I thought that was pretty hardcore, pretty metal, and a good way to fucking like, not a safe thing to do, but it was like pretty metal, it was very punk fucking rock, but not like a safe thing to do, right? Like, ignorant thing to do. Very punk rock though, very punk rock. On the other hand, I don't know if Ian would do that for content. Like, no, I think if you want to own the trolls, you're just like, talk to me, I will listen to you, okay, cool, have a lovely one, preach. I think that's how you do that. Like, not to give away the secrets, but I think it's just like, let them talk some shit acknowledge the valid shit and move the fuck on. But that might just be some arcane bullshit. I don't know. Maybe that's not supposed to be shared. I don't know, cousin.
Is apparently in May they announced CTV first formats, including 30-second non-skippable ads, okay, and pause experiences. Now I believe this Dunkin' Donuts experience is a pause experience, okay? So some guy on YouTube decided to pause their video, and all of a sudden they were like, whoa, hold on there, buddy. You sure you don't want a $6 Dunkin' meal deal? And that's
no, like, I wouldn't do what those dudes did. I wouldn't, like, drop my adder, and even if that were to happen opposed to my desires, I would not be eating the cat food. I wouldn't make content of the cat food, honestly. I think my thing would be I would just not acknowledge the cat food on the stream. You know? I think that's what I would do. 'Cause, yeah. Like, I don't know, like, I have a bunch of cool ass motherfuckers.
Pretty much what it comes down to. Now, would I pay $6 for Dunkin's coffee? I'm sure it's probably better than Tim Patel's, but at the end of the day, I'm not going out of my house to go get Dunkin's coffee because I saw an ad on YouTube, okay? Wild stuff. Now, I haven't seen this.
Like, I might make my own donuts. Nah, I might make my own baguettes and make a sandwich, though. I do like pickled carrots, pickled daikon, pickled cucumber, pickled onions, and pickled garlic on a sandwich with some thick-ass fucking, oh gosh, whatchamacallit. Honestly, a sweet sauce and some thick-ass fucking griddled up tofu, a little bit fucking browned on the side. Do you see this very uncharitable Mudahar face that I paused on? Why am I so, like, I need to look at faces better? I just looked up at the, oh my god! His eyes were crossed and his mouth is open! Oh. Oh, and the microphone, oh my gosh. Tee hee, ha ha, tee. It's like when you're poking it's like when you have your finger way too close to a slug's eyes and the slug just like affixes their dangly eyes, except in this case, it's a person whose eyes are now officially crossed to look at a microphone. Literally making an O sound. Is this an O sound?
Saw an ad on YouTube, okay?
Yes.
Wild stuff. Now, I haven't seen this on YouTube for desktop, and I think primarily it's because YouTube realizes that, you know, if you pause a video and just walk away, you probably aren't looking at that screen.
Okay, I have to ask, if you would have seen an ad, if we would have been hit with a Dunkin' Donuts ad while we paused this, how would you feel?
And I would kind of expect the same for the TV version, but
Did
clearly
you get donuts?
YouTube
Also,
is trying to over-monetize.
Hi, my dear lovely YouTube goobers, I have to do this as well. If you're on YouTube chat, please go to live chat, not top chat, because there's more people in live chat, not top chat. Also on lovely Twitch. Hi, Igloo! We're streaming on 2 platforms today. I stopped sucking ass, and I can do stuff when I put my mind to it, motherfucker. What are you doing, hun? How are you?
Their actual website, and I'm pretty sure a lot of it has to do with the costs of running the website, and a lot of the internet is getting more expensive. Like, you've probably seen a lot of your favorite streaming services increase, you know, subscription.
Hey, Igloo? Lovely Igloo of Twitch? Hi. If you go and put your link... Oh, Igloo. Igloo. Igloo, do you want me to share your Twitch in the Uyatubia? Do you have a Uyatubia you wish to share? I need to ask you a question. This is a piss jug, we think. This looks like cat food. It's open. There's a fork in it, I think. Anywho's, what of the many things we were questioning here? You just finished? That sounds fun. What were you finishing? An RTMP server, you say? I have an RTMP server running here. Well, I had done RTMP. For a while I was gonna do IRL stuff, but I haven't because I'm not settled with how I want to do blurring everything is face that isn't me. You finished stream making on the Twitch? Oh, that's radical. That's radical. Yo. Yeah, I told you I can stream on 2 platforms like a goober. I'm just shitting at it. Why is the chat not on screen? That's a valid question. Because I didn't open it since I restarted the computer. Did you know that I suck? Okay, cool. Because I knew that I sucked. I'm gonna send the test message to see if I suck. A lot or a little. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's not actually a Slack, so it's just sending the bullshit test. Because I'm bad at life and I suck. Anywho's, there is occasionally some degree of communication between you lovely people on Twitch and you lovely people on the Uyatubias. I adore you all equally, and I hope you're all okay and taking care of yourselves. You're appreciated. Thanks for hanging out with me.
She said.
Here's some Ian Tint.
You can.
I like calling it Ian Tint, but it's hard for that to not sound like pitching a tent. Anywho's. That's all. Yeah. Sorry, I almost clicked the wrong button. That would have sucked.
Prices across the board.
Maybe.
But yeah, with YouTube, it seems like ever since management shifted over to Neil, these levels of advertising have only just escalated to this point. Now, again, when you look at the price for some of these YouTube's, premium models, right? Which YouTube's actual argument is, if you want to avoid the advertisements, you go get YouTube Premium. Now, I don't have YouTube Premium myself, and you might be like, wow, as a YouTuber, why don't you get YouTube Premium? Personally, I don't really have a lot of streaming subscription services because honestly, I find them to be way too much. It's such an intensely, I guess you could say, contested field at this point. There's a lot of them. So one post that I saw from literally 12 hours ago, this one user says, YouTube increased their family
Igloo _BC motherfucker, and I quote, so that, oh no, you can atone for your own shit. I have this working on fucking Twitch. So the cat 10 is the piss jug? No, honey. I have the reading comprehension of a shrew some days. And by shrew, I mean myself. Hold on.
Sign an agreement with her?
You know what that means, right?
Premium plan by like 50%, okay?
We gotta kick them, Sean.
So they went from 179 Norwegian krones.
And you could take it to court?
To 269 Norwegian krones a month.
And have her have a lawyer and review it, and have you have a lawyer and review it so that...
Diddy Combs' arrest inside the Hell on Earth detention center where he's staying.
Meanwhile, Diddy woke up this morning inside the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn.
Everything is above board. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows exactly what they're signing into. Both of you can sign it, and then you can...
I think I accidentally tried to... Oh my gosh, you know what could be super funny? Fucking Diddy reaction with Ian chopped up audibly wise to sound like Diddy's fucking attorney. That would be fucked up and a lot of effort. But now this is on my mind of Ian trying to be Diddy's attorney in a very, very choppy... He talks about this, that we have this VOD and we have his men's rights VOD. Could someone please get a time machine and tell my mother to send me to goddamn speech therapy? If she does, I promise to like make more sucking sounds into the microphone. I mean, technically I'm making a sucking sound right now because I suck 24/7. 365. I had to pause and remember how many days there are in a year and how to say the word there are. The words there are. Yeah, that was a struggle. We got there. We got through that. Anywho's.
Take it to the courthouse and have it turned into a court order, and she'll.
Right? Like, just imagine it. Like, you can feel it now.
Brooklyn, the federal jail has been called, quote, hell on earth.
Like, we can go to Entertainment Tonight, grab their audio from their VOD, or the whole darn video. Get Ian. I could start rendering, masking everything that isn't Ian. It's not gonna do the fucking thing. It's not gonna do the fucking thing because I didn't make it through images yet because I'm the worst person in the whole fucking world. Oh my gosh, how am I such a bad person? Why do I suck so much? Why am I the worst person in the world? Roar! Thank you for being you, Igloo. Thank you for tolerating me. I appreciate you, fam. Okay.
Still fucking say fuck you. Yeah, I made a promise. I don't care.
Right, Igloo? Still say fuck you. Love you, fam. But also, fuck you, fam. Heart you. You are awesome. You are the kindest. You are a 10 out of 10 motherfucker. I don't know why you let me get away with saying fuck you. I would punch me. I would square the fuck up with me, honestly. I wouldn't let me get away with that shit. I would clamp down on my fucking lack of respect and bad behavior.
Well, he should be used to that because he's the devil.
We spoke.
You cannot trust her.
So again, somebody doing the math on that, like, you know, if you
spoke with Cameron Lindsay, the former warden of.
She is a fucking wretched, wretched human being.
You took, again, if you did the old Jaguar math, 260.
She teaches feminism in university. I hate her.
I'm still waiting for Ian to make his I hate us video, you know? Good night. You take care, Mo. You be alright out there. You be safe. You be kind to yourself. You know, we only got one of you, so take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself and love yourself. Be well and be safe. Good night. I'm scratching my motherfucking nose. And again, for all of you lovely motherfuckers on YouTube, live chat, not top chat.
I would very much like to see her tied to a tree, covered with gasoline, and set on fire. I would very much.
So, just so we're clear, this based gentleman declares that he is based. I'm not the one that said he's based. Based man over here declares that this is based, so thusly.
Much enjoy tree. She teaches feminism in university. I hate her. I would very much like to see her tied to a tree, covered with gasoline, and set on fire.
Based.
I would very much enjoy hearing her scream in anguish as she burns to death.
Well, he's the one who made it so.
I hate Selena. I truly hate her.
I'm not the declarer of baseness. I'm just listening to men. I listen to men, obviously. So if Ian Foot based says that this is based, I listen to men.
No one should trust her. She should not be allowed to teach in university. If you like me or don't like me, it doesn't really matter if I win the respect of the community. She should not be allowed to teach in university. It doesn't really, and I don't have any desire to win the respect of my community. That's irrelevant to me. Because she's not trustworthy. I don't know these people. I wanted to seduce her. I wanted her to drop her wall.
Oh, I have 14 minutes to fuck around. No, hold up.
I wanted to
Okay, I'm gonna make one thing I have to make very fucking clear. There's no way in fucking hell, none of the fucking 9 hells if we're playing BG3 right now, none of them. There's no way that we are making Cobra a part of this. Cobra deserves better than to be roped in this shit with Ian. I'm not doing it. I'm drawing a line here on fucking principle.
So important to me.
So I gotta find somebody else. Hold up. Which one's the new one? 3 weeks? I want both of these, honestly. I'm out of heart. I can't deal with you right now. Hi, BJ. You'd be convenient, but I'm not a convenience bitch. I'm a hard work bitch. I want people to be like, they work hard. Okay, this might go into my watch later because people giving discourse on this man for some reason intrigues me. Gonna be honest. Oh, hold on. There's something that I wanted to kind of do, and I don't need to be a whingy McBitchy face, but let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I think I need to check my YouTube history. That's the sucking sound. Enjoy your hell. My fucking history on YouTube is fucking cursed. Holy fucking shit. Oh, J.G. Wentworth. Oh, O'Reilly. Human parts. What in the left and right ass cheek was I looking for 10 seconds ago? Oh my gosh, I should have just typed its name when it was on my mind. No, oh my gosh. Can I just hand you this for a minute? Hold this. Hold our OC. Oh my gosh. We're gonna very quickly and tersely just call this our OC. OC, can you see?
This was like the talk of the town.
Okay, before you even get started, I took a whole several hour VOD to clown on Sneeko for being inaccurate. So I can meme on this all I want and be a terse bitch. Doesn't excuse it, but that's what I thought at the time, so we're going.
This was like the talk of the town. If you cut your penis off, like Chris and Mr. Beast, if you cut your penis off, that is a life-altering decision. Anybody watching this can Google it. You can Google it too. When you were 10 years ago, like, and you had heard about it, because this was still bubbling. There was, I think Caitlyn Jenner was first popping up. This was like the talk of the town. If I told you 10 years ago, try to remember that. Trump was running for president, 2014. What's happened? Like, Obama's still in office, right? I tell you it's okay to cut kids' penises off. You saying that's cool? Did you believe that a child can go through transgender therapy? Can they cut their penis off? And it's not predatory for the doctor to lure a kid into an office and cut their penis off? I want to point this out and for you to remember this, because the next step for this thing where they cut off penises and take puberty blockers, in the world where people can cut their penises off, people that encourage children to take to cut their penises off and take hormone blockers, those are bad people. What do you think makes for a better society? How about that? Because you don't need to tell them what to do. What society do you think is healthier? One that people are having a lot of sex with random people and cutting their penises off, or a society where they're getting married? So why is a child smart enough to decide that he's now a woman that needs puberty blockers and cutting his penis off, but he can't decide upon marrying somebody that he's in love with? But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off. I'm in love with this girl, I want to marry her, I feel like I'm in love, she's the right person for me, I want to do it. She's like, yes, everyone's good. But that same, a 9-year-old could say, Mom, Dad, I want to cut my penis off, and you're going to say, that's good. But a 16-year-old who feels in love, who's ready to commit, who's financially independent, that person cannot get married. But I would much rather live in a society that allows a physically ready, whatever age, if I'm 14 something, if they're physically ready, the parents consent. I'd much rather live in a society that encourages marriage instead of cutting your penis off. Okay, so A child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married. But if then, the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off. Okay, but so everyone has the right to do with their body, but not when it comes to a sacred marriage where they have kids, where they add to society.
That's no longer just you.
That is your body.
Bringing someone in.
Okay, you're still bringing in the doctor to use the scissors to snip off your penis. Right, but a 9-year-old boy can go into a clinic and decide that doctor, that 40-year-old doctor can cut my penis off? In the doctor's office, in that gender therapy forever, it's still an adult and a child cutting off the penis, Moise, living with the decision of that doctor to cut the penis off. It's still living with the decision of another person too.
You're with getting your penis cut off.
For you to decide that a kid can cut his penis off, you're Googling it. If we follow your line of thinking, that's when things get crazy. That's when kids can cut their penises off. Just accept them, and then it's cut their penises off. So why can a child physically harm himself?
I knew that was coming.
So why can a child cut his penis off and harm himself?
Again,
so why can I not make the choice to shoot you and say it's clips?
You are harming someone
that's
not you.
Right. You're harming yourself by cutting off your penis. Same reason that suicide should not be allowed, because you're harming yourself, but I can cut my penis off as a child. Wrong. You need to have something that's consistent. The same reason my religion says you cannot become a woman, you cannot cut a kid's penis off. Chris Tyson is so ashamed of being a white person who has so much privilege, he chops his penis off to become a minority. I love God. People that want marriage, you want a better society. The people that are allowed want kids to cut their penises off. And I think and this is what love speech about, we're tired of kids cutting their penises off. Tired of them always cut your penis off. If you cut your penis off, so a child can cut their penis off. I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off. Doctor to use the scissors to snip off your penis. Decide that doctor, that 40-year-old doctor can cut my penis off. Adult and a child cutting off the penis. Cut the penis off. Penis. For you to decide that a kid can cut his penis off. Penis. That's when kids can cut their penises off. And then it's cut their penises off. Instead of cutting your penis off, can they cut their penis off? Kid's penis, lure a kid into an office and cut his penis off. You cut off the penis. In the world where people can cut their penises off, lure a kid into an office and cut his penis off. Sex with random people and cutting their penises off, or cut his penis off. But I can cut my penis off as a child. You cannot cut a kid's penis off. I'm gonna say no to that. You need to be consistent. He chops his penis off to become a minority. I'm telling you, the reason that people like Nick Fuentes get called a hateful person. Cut my penis off as a child. You cannot cut.
God damn it. No, Iggy. I think the best way is to just dead ass to his motherfucking face. Ask him if he's depressed and wants to cut his penis off. In particular. Because he does say, and I quote, "I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off." And you know what? Fucking couldn't be me who fucking doesn't listen to... I listen to men. Igloo. I listen to men. I am the 3% of Asmongold's audience. I am a portion of the 3% of Asmon's audience that are women, okay? I listen to men. A lot, actually. Some of them keep yammering. And then there's Diorio, who seems like not a yammerer.
You know, I
missed like a large chunk of this from Rezi's stream at like about 40-ish minutes, I think. I'm trying to find about where I wanted to hop back in on. I'm allowed to go through as much as I want to, and you can't stop me. I'm gonna burp if you try to Igloo. You're... Motherfucker. You're a man who I listen to, who I'm listening to, whose stream I go to. You're the motherfucker. You bitch ass motherfucker. God, fuck you. Fuck your fucking asshole. Fuck your fucking get gaslit asshole, bitch. I will show everyone what the fuck you do. I have a whole playlist for you, motherfucker. You know that, right? I don't know why you want fucking smoke. This shit's just beyond me. Like, if fucking, honestly, it couldn't fucking be me.
I don't want to say any cuss.
I just couldn't. I don't understand it, honey. Like, it appears that there is a whole playlist for Twitch redeems.
No, you cannot start making these claims. God damn it. Jaxie?
Hey, y'all in the YouTube.
I'm hostile. You
support Igloo.
You lie and gaslight me all the
Make sure to go follow
time.
Igloo. There's a link to the VOD, and let me get you Igloo's fucking... You can get Igloo's clip.
With me all the time. Always mess with me. Always fucking making me paste. Horses. No, let me remind you.
Also, wait, no, this is healthy, but we're gonna go to Igloo first off. Hold on, don't get it fuckballs twisted. It's not gaslighting when you admit to it your fucking self, hun. Like, what in the left and right fuck? Don't even.
I'm hostile.
You leaned into it. You don't even.
Degenerates, reprobates, and miscreants fuck with me all the time. No, let me remind you.
You know you did it.
Let me remind you.
Don't even.
It's the chaos of the female mind. Oh, I want more Hall.
I'll sit here. This'll work for now.
Okay. No, this gets worse.
This is good.
Oh my god, did I die on the table and they didn't tell me? We're pro beaver. We're.
Hello, Peacefire. How are you?
Burn! I'm showing the sausage here. I've been waiting for Deep Throat for quite some time. It doesn't matter which hole you're in.
YouTube fuckers, I love you all. Boobies. Could you also, if you use Twitch, could you also go follow Peacefire? Thank you. I gave you a link. If you also happen to use the Twitch and you happen to find yourself here, you lovely fuckers who use YouTube, I appreciate you. Here's a fucking link. Here's a person. We like this person.
Which is a crying shame, right?
It's not a crying shame that we love you. You hush up with that bullshit. We love you here. Like, you're a sweetie, 110%. You're like... I don't know what you're thinking. You're the fucking best.
That my life not be exciting. That I couldn't handle the stress. I just wanted something comfortable and easy. I don't have the desire to win the respect of my audience.
59 times 12.
I don't know you. I don't know you. We don't. I just wanted it to be easy.
I can just turn off the stream. We don't have to push this cycle of violence any further.
I like it here. I like this stream.
Chat! Hello! What's going on?
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna chop to where I was lost at. I was looking for... I need to pull it up. Hold on.
Please tell me how you read that. Please let me know.
Do you do the dramatic
reading
or am I?
Know.
No, do you come pre-installed with dramatic reading? See ya in a week, bro. Lol. You also have permission to give Tom a light explanation if he gets curious about my weird response to him and if it passively comes up in a convo you have with him. I'm still offline and doing well. I'm gonna get tested for BPD. If you don't want small updates or whatever, let me know. I know we're just co-workers, or it may be a lot. Regardless, I'm getting help, bro. And again, I'm sorry for my behavior. That's how you read that.
This guy bailed for like 5 minutes and he comes back in and he goes,
like,
I'm gonna get tested for BPD.
I fixed our volume.
If you want small updates or whatever, let me know. I know we're just co-workers. Might be a lot. Regardless, I'm getting help, bro. And again, sorry for my behavior. I'm also talking with friends and family. I'm not wallowing away in my home alone. I'm glancing at my phone to see the news, but I'm basically offline. Well, I said, hang in there, dude. You got more friends when you get back. Thank you so much for understanding.
Thank you so much for understanding. I'm super sorry. I know how to do this. Hold up. I'm a fucking magic beating. Hold your left and right. I can just skip all the text we want. Right? Thank you kindly for understanding. I'm super sorry and embarrassed. Laugh out loud. Full stop. I'll see you next week, full stop. You gotta fill me in on this drama details.
Anywhere. This is the 22nd, right? This is the 22nd. This is the 22nd. This is the 21st.
Okay, I'll go offline. Okay, I'll go offline for that time. Sorry about freaking out on you, man. Also, 100% agree with you on the part I put a fire on. But yeah, I'll leave this be and move on now. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm so fucking sorry and embarrassed. I legit snapped and I had an unironic breakdown and I'm so embarrassed. I'm taking the week offline to recover. Full stop. So sorry. And you don't need to apologize for anything. And Nick says, I'm picking our Nick voice, hold on. Don't worry about it, man. Just get some rest.
The fight happens at the end of
Remember, this is Nick who's reading these. Do I need to do that? Fuck no.
the 21st, okay? It's the next day. He goes, hey guys, I'm gonna go get my BPD tested. It's the next day. He goes,
thank you sorry, wrong one. Thanks so much for understanding. I haven't snapped like that in over 6 years. I thought it was past it, full stop. Sorry you had to experience that. Hello, how are you doing? How's your day? Thank you very much for coming by the stream. I hope you're all right. If you want, we got a Discord if you want to join it. There's people there who will say hello to you as well. Otherwise, we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and thank you very much. Oh, well, thank you for coming by. We're reading things, we're doing dramatic readings because I can, and I forgot what place I'm at in this. And so I'm seeking to remember where I was in this before because I just forgot, and I need to remember where I was. So we're getting there, and we're just doing it this way. Boop. Where were we? Thank you so much for understanding. I haven't snaps like that in over 6. Oh, we were done with that one. That was sent on June 22nd. We're about to have 3 of these in rotation. Goddamn. 2 people on YouTube currently, I think. I could refresh the interface, but I just have to chat in a weird place. StreamerBot keeps disconnecting from the YouTube chat, and it keeps getting disconnected from the on-screen chat. So it's a thing. It's definitely a choice. Wherever's wherever. I can keep an eye on both. I'm getting better at streaming on YouTube. I'm in that I learned there's a fucking button. I didn't know there was a button. I'm just an ignorant fuck, okay? I don't know shit. Do not condone, support, or encourage harassment of any kind towards the subject of your videos. Oh yeah, no, honestly, Bo Black seems honestly, just better social protections are the way. Here's the thing, I've been with people who've had, mood and personality disorders, and in those cases, it's usually been the thing to do that I'm, told to be willing to take their phone. And I have then told one of their doctors, oh, I don't think I'll be able to take their phone. And their doctor said it's okay to call them, you know? And what would their doctor do? Nag them to give me their phone. Because if they didn't give me their phone, they would have gone to jail. I'm gonna leave it there as a cliffhanger because it's there's a lot more substance and nuance there where it's not actually that wild or big at all. But if I leave it there, I get you on that hook and you can't escape it. You know? Just saying.
Goes, hey guys, I'm gonna go get my BPD tested. Literally straight away. Literally. He just immediately goes to get a fucking BPD test. Yeah, cool, sick.
Also, I kind of, for what it's worth, as much as we can, feel for Bobby to like get better and do okay. We are cognizant that like someone misrepresenting a condition and spreading misinformation because of a lack of understanding and experience in it while they begin to utilize it inappropriately as an excuse for their actions rather than a framework for how to get support is not really that helpful. Like, they also did need social systems to come and catch them. Like, that's why I mentioned the whole, like, when my ex was going through a moment of having a more difficult time managing themselves, I was just told to take their goddamn phone, you know? You gotta have somebody willing to come and take their fucking... Don't come. Don't come. Don't come. You have to have someone willing to come and take their phone. So you actually do have to show the fuck up and come. But the thing is, I'm gonna keep nagging about that because if this person doesn't have like a social support system, I'll keep whinging.
Awesome. Yeah, he really tried on this one.
It'll sink in someone somehow,
screenshot. This is the one that everyone's seeing. That one is censored. So this was my day. I'm not officially diagnosed yet, but I'm 99.
Oh, Peacefire, what happens to your audio? What do you mean audio problems? Sorry, I didn't look down as fast. Sorry, I suck.
100% sure I have BPD. That explains my impulsive outbursts.
We work on audio and stream stuff here live together. If, like, I can be useful for anything at all, I'm down to. I'm keen to be useful and help. I don't know what you're going through, but, like, we share resources, and that's the fuck all I got is we share resources and you are loved. You know? May not be the most, but we got that for you, honey. That's it. But we got that in droves.
Handled it so well for so long that I thought it was normal. Normal to need to spend 3 hours a day offline to cool off. I got meds now. Thank you. So this is 2 days after the meltdown, by the way. Medicated. He's better now.
So, now again, I use US healthcare, not like CA healthcare. So here's a contextual thing I may not get. But, oh, I do all of my audio stuff in Voicemeeter and virtual audio cable, and I do any of my manipulation in Equalizer APO currently. Because I can't trust that, like I do all my background noise filtering in that too. Because first off, I Discord people for calls and on stream sometimes, and I need consistency. But more importantly, because I can't trust OBS to be consistent. So one sec, let me make sure I didn't fuck up. Okay, so the reason I'm mentioning that, I guess, is I think I have this in a thread in the Discord. If not, I'll make one and I can tag you in it. Is where, like, we've been talking on stream a bit about it before. How I'm doing with audio now is using Voicemeeter and Equalizer APO. And I'll make sure that the links are posted, and I'll probably get them in like a few minutes when I'm not actually yammering. But, they're handy. Because if I filter the audio outside of OBS, I just don't have to trust it. The consistency can be enforced there, and yeah, different interfaces would be that, but like, it's a little bit more granular, and it seems, outside of one recent blue screen of death, like a little more reliable. Like, I say reliable, but what I mean is, it's got less latency, it fucks up less between versions, and I don't know if that would be like what might help you. Is just not having to do the management of audio inside of, cause like then you can test all of it, do all of your shit outside of OBS, and then it also sticks when you're using it for Discord or whatever. Okay, cool. I'll get the links in a little bit. I'm gonna unpause Diorio talking about Boblax's shit. I know it looks like we're just watching chaotic drama, but TLDR, Boblax went and utilized that inappropriately to cast cover for a few actions. Like when you misrepresent mental health shit, you do cause a bit of harm in our world when you misattribute something so with a fragile and fickle hold on the public consciousness as BPD and as I'm just gonna make it easier for myself, personality and mood disorders. It gets really hard on people who aren't us, you know? And so Diorio might look like there's a lot of clapback, but the best I can see is Diorio hasn't been doing shit outside of telling this person to stop and then clowning on them when they do stuff in public that hasn't been cool to this point. There might be more, but we'll see. Oh, I guess this part is now out there. This part is the DM part. So we are looking at the DMs now. Up until this point, it was that. So now this point is the DMs going hard. By the way, so you know for context's sake.
And then he takes the "I just handled it so well for so long" message and goes, "That part was debatable, but yeah. Hey dude, good shit." I'm barely in these messages. Hey dude, good shit. Sorry, I had my hands tied all night. Good on you for getting everything in order and bettering yourself, or so he thought. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm hyped to get on these.
Right, it's such a like, whatever and tepid response. Like at this point, I'm giggling, feeling like Diorio should definitely fill in for all of the agencies that write apologies for YouTubers and instead just make them not fuck up. And also, that I feel like this only happens when you keep the steady decline going. I feel like someone should have stepped in Bobby's life. I feel like that's what needs to happen, is someone who gives a flying shit needs to go and pick up the phone and just go take it.
Mood stabilizers. Maybe I won't be as good at doing male monkey moments anymore then. There's so much stuff I want to tell you. Mostly positive. And I probably won't be on for a week or two. But I'll stay private and I won't bother you with it.
Okay, I think we are where I wanted to be.
Theoretical call in a week or two. Also, I'm still he, him, Josh. And I like pussy and women! Dicks on girls are okay too, by the way. I'm not responding to any of these messages.
Yeah, Nick has not said shit to anything for a while. Shit's wild.
Dude, he's still he, him, Josh from the hood, dude. Pussy and women. But I'll explain later in depth if you want. I'll stop messaging you now until next week. Actually, I'll say this one thing, because it's helpful for you in drama stuff. But gender euphoria is like a hard drug, and I understand why trans people go so crazy on it. It's a good thing, but it's too good. No excuse for Keffels or Chris Tyson.
There's background in both. God damn it.
Jen told me some private stuff about her at VidCon. I don't know the updates. What the fuck does that mean, dude?
Our audio shit. I might end up blue screening.
What does that mean?
God damn it.
Bro, what the fuck does that mean? Why is your number one example Chris Keffels?
At some point, I might have to like... Can I even raid on YouTube at this point? I don't know.
And Chris, what?
I don't think I can till I get 1,000 subs. I don't think I can till then. I could be an ignorant fuck though.
Fuck is that, bro?
I'm not clever.
He got pink pilled. He literally got stealth. Like, what the fuck, dude? And it's not a fetish. If you want an idea, this freak is what I identify with the most. We don't need a big trans convo, just you understanding. I sent wrong order because of internet. Okay. Sick?
Sorry, you sent wrong order because of internet because you've like typed all of these out in your fucking notes app and now you're blasting someone from your notes app? Or is it because you just lost like service and your like phone was struggling to send shit as it could? Make it make sense.
But yeah, bye for real this time.
If anyone, like, again, someone IRL in Bobby's life should be taking the phone and probably ratting on all of the internet activity to a, like, care provider. That's where we stand here. By the fucking way.
Amazing drama-filled week, dude. Tons of tea. Okay, last thing I promise.
No fighting. No fighting.
Copy video URL. Oh, holy shit. I will have to fucking clip all of these at some time. Or we'll just have like an Ian horror cut compilation. I don't fucking know. We already have one. And we already have a Sneeko one. I need more. I need more horror.
No challenges. Have a personal relationship.
You're looking at 3,228 crones, which again...
I can't use you. No battles of will.
I'm making super secret vlogs for my therapy as bi-gender. Can I add you to the email list of friends who could see them if you'd like? Not that it's cool too. If not, that's cool too. No pressure. I'm recording the videos if they're public, even though there aren't. I'd be down to call whenever you feel like you're ready to hop into it. I'll check them out. What's your email? By the way, I have a support group of friends that are non-binary. Canada is awesome. I'll show you a pic of us. I'm a bit loopy and mentally unstable, but I'm better today. There's legit no anger moments though. Super happy. Anyways, I have a support system and I'm doing well, and I'm only sharing because you were the victim of my outburst. You're a good friend, but I don't want this to touch the commentary community. No offense. I love you, man. You're a good friend. Even
YouTube people, live chat, not top chat. Hope you're all well.
No, you're not.
Twitch people, I love you. You know me. You know what the fuck I do. Heart you all too.
You try, and I appreciate it.
I tried to sound so fucking ominous.
You. W. Diorio. Hey, Nick, can you give me your email real quick so I don't have to check Twitter anymore? Dude, he never left. He just keeps DMing me. He just keeps sending shit to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, I changed my mind. My sister told me I should keep the list super tight right now. Good choice. Sorry, bro.
Okay. That's what I mean. That's what should have been happening more. I hope Bobby's like not fighting a sister over a lack of access to a phone. Now, as a person who has like gotten in a tiff over lack of access to a phone, I was an immature fuck back then.
Have a good week, man. Don't worry too much about me. Do your thing.
It was not a good look. It was a choice, though.
That's a tweet. If it's the tipster video, I retweeted it. Also, I hate to ask this. You guys probably forgot this was coming. You probably forgot this was coming. There's been a lot of things happening here. You probably forgot this was coming. I hate to ask this. But I'm in a financial rut. And I'm really worried about missing mortgage payments due to me taking a break. By the way, the break is because he's got his new BPD diagnosis, chat. And he's exploring his bi-gender thing that he's announced publicly on Twitter today. That's why he needed me to pay his mortgage. You should make Twitterverses. Sorry to e-beg. I just needed to focus on my mental health now. And I can't tackle my finances at the moment. Also, push this, please. I'd like to borrow 2,000 Canadian dollars.
It does suck that unless, like, YouTubers have, like, negotiated minimum payments, that, like, I'm a person where if I need leave, my doctors can put me on leave. And I still have to, like, they still have to make sure I don't starve or something, you know? It really sucks knowing that people don't have access to that. That writ large, a lot of folks don't, but especially in the context of folks who are, like, being held as, like, what? Are we trying to get people treated with, like, oh my gosh, there need to be better protections for, like, tip and contract workers. Like, there's full-time worker protections. We have better union, like, regulations now in the States than ever before in the last, like, little bit. But, you know what? Goddamn.
It's like
y'all
US, it's less than US money. I know it's a lot, but
me saying y'all motherfuckers. A person who's on streaming on 2 platforms saying y'all motherfuckers to a bunch of motherfuckers who are also streaming on 1 and or 2 platforms. But anywho's, yeah, for real though. Like, there need to be better protections for people, especially knowing as people entirely assist themselves off of this. I can't believe there aren't better protections for them. What the absolute fuck?
Pay you back. It's less than US money. Josh, respectfully, I'm not lending you any money, but I wish you good luck and stability with getting the rent due. Okay, thank you. I respect your decision. I'm not upset at you. It's just not well. I'm just not well at the moment. Dude, I'm not well at the moment. I'm not well at the moment. He's literally blaming it on that. Dude, he was going to Connor and telling him that he can literally use his BPD diagnosis to explain his previous outbursts. This guy is a manipulative fucking liar, and he's selling you a bunch of bullshit, and he's gonna keep doing it. So yeah, everything's out there. Thanks for telling me about the tipster tweet. I respect you for saying no and not crossing that personal boundary with me. And he starts showing me his fucking messages. I saw this in my messages saying I have less than $100 to survive. I was getting these texts and I got scared, but I just checked my business account and I got paid $3,000, so I'm good. And then he sent me like his credit card debt screenshot and like how much he has in the bank. Sends like full fucking bank shit. I think like part of his policy number was in there that I censored out, so at least I got that. Sorry for worrying you. I'm good now. Also, I'm extending my break to August 1st. And keep putting good retweets in here so I don't have to check Twitter or optics checks. Keep up the great work. Own the Spurgs. Not gonna lie. The hardest part is staying off Twitter. Jalen mode. Okay, random, but these meds cured my hatred for Tommy C. I forgive him completely. I see that Tommy C versus Keem is progressing. Are my tweets from yesterday optically sound? Discord call when you can. You can no longer send messages to this person. Can I just ask, now that everything's out there, what the fuck did I do wrong? I think
it's really hard to fall on dualism for right and wrong in this. Like, you didn't try to enable. Genuinely, I think, though, who could have done more in terms of contribution is family, who could have taken a goddamn phone. You know? We're watching Bo Black's. So I was sitting while Resi was watching this, and then I got distracted, right? So this is Diorio going over Bo Black's DMs right up until the block. So howdy. Hello, lovely Ford. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch again today. It's still attempt number whatever to do this. We're gonna, as we usually will be whingy about no witch hunting, no dogpiling people. Nick also says the exact same goddamn motherfucking thing, so that's really cool. It is boring, but here, it's boring as piss and you're not fucking wrong, but Bo Black should have had family or some social system that isn't dependent on the nuclear family be able to step in and intervene, especially if they've been going to the hospital for a mood and or personality disorder and are consistently putting themselves in risky situations. They should have had more time for observation. They said they were there for 2 days, and to be given a diagnosis when they're in a compromising place and then sent out after only 2 days seems negligent. When I was with someone who was going through a similar, they had observation for over a week, so the only 2 days part seems like not in line with trying to look out for someone's well-being. Hi, if you're on YouTube, make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. So you see the thingies. Anywho's. So between that and deferring to like using a diagnosis as an excuse for a lot of actions when it was actually spreading misinformation and oversimplifying things in a risky way, especially for the very fragile and fickle grasp and understanding we as a people have on mood and personality disorders, it's a little bit weird. So Dear Bobby was trying to do something, it didn't work out the best, but I'm going to point out something that stands out to me, the fire hose of a lot of random bullshit that doesn't seem to make the most congruent sense. Like, right, it's one thing, and that's not to like shit on that, because I unleash a fire hose of bullshit that doesn't make congruent sense a lot. I talk and open my fucking gosh awful, flabbergasting mouth, and words come out of it, and stuff happens. And, you know, I'm also a sometimes dysregulated person who has like not the easiest time and might overshare. So like I have some fucking sympathy here, you know? But on the same hand, I'm very much aware that social systems, not just social supports in terms of like the you know, yes, there should be, like, I've tried to point out how there wasn't an adequate appearing amount of observation, and how there should have been more, which would have allowed for better intervention. I don't think Nick did a thing wrong. I think that where the, like, ball was dropped and the lack of contribution were genuinely in the systems that should support the professionals. Sometimes your family, like, again, as someone who's dated in the past, someone who had a mood and or personality disorder, being like, their doctor would tell me if they were doing risky things to contact them if I did not have the ability to intervene myself. And that's the kind of thing that if this person has gone through that, to go in for 2 days, it's very little observation, to get told that they are, while being a risk to themselves, how they are, but not be given tools, that's very hasty. So there are things we can look at from what they say that would be indicative of the system needing to have itself excoriated and told to do better, you know? But we also have to look at how this person has, when they're been pressed, right? When they've been pressed, they have unleashed a fire hose of random ass bullshit that now takes 10 bajillion years to suss out and vet down, and that's a lot of goddamn work. And to be motherfucking fair, I don't have the goddamn spoons for it. You know? And that's a portion of what we do when we implore a fire hose of falsehood, is we do oversaturate people in bullshit they now have to suss through. And though it could be intentioned or not, the result is the same. It's a lot of shit to deal with. So we'll talk on it to the point of, doesn't look like Diorio was being an asshole, not at all. This person should have had better social supports, and it appears that they do have family, and I wish that they were able to intervene in a more meaningful way. That would be really cool, you know? That would be a banger and a bop, to be fair. Alright, cool.
I just gave him good advice. How am I supposed to navigate this better? I was nice to him. As soon as I had time, I was nice to him the entire way through. I was pretty stern about how I wasn't gonna make a fucking ISIS beheading video apology. But I had to be. But I was nice to him the entire fucking time. What the fuck did I do wrong in that conversation? This guy sold me some bullshit, bogus story about getting BPD and getting medicated and fixing himself, and he got on a live stream with me, and he couldn't even tell me what he was doing when he was off the computer. He didn't even lie and say he was playing Sonic the Hedgehog. He legitimately could not tell me what he was doing the entire time he was off on the internet. What the fuck was he doing to better himself? Lie about having BPD? Admit to lying about having fucking BPD? Is that what he was doing to better himself that whole time? What the fuck? Dude, I accepted this.
The part that I think is the most irritating for a lot of folks who've been observant of it are genuinely misrepresenting something where our society has a very fragile and fickle grasp on how to actually support people with mood and or personality disorders. That selling misinformation there is really detrimental as fuck. That part is just irritating, and a lot of folks, when you pierce through the scathing ass shit, might just be on some scathing ass shit, but this one has been quite consistent about, you know, here, I'll give you their fucking link, because you'll be glad I did. Here you go. There you go. I don't know if I have to paste it on YouTube itself anymore on its own. There you go. Anywho's.
Fucking apology exclusively because I thought this guy was on new medications and some crazy shit was going down, and he's entering mood stabilizers and smooth sailing from here. I didn't sign up for no bullshit fake diagnosis shit. Fuck off. Fuck off. That shit's weird as fuck.
Like, okay, I know this is a really weird read from a rando on the internet, and I'm not doing it to be a fucking creep ass, but Nicholas is giving off uncle vibes. Is Nicholas a goddamn uncle? I'm asking this for a bitch I hate.
Fuck too. That fucking Chris Tyson shit was weird. I don't know, why the fuck would you bring up Chris Tyson?
It's just the whole vibe, the whole time I've watched this shit unfold, the whole goddamn vibe has been Nicholas being like uncle vibes the whole goddamn time. Like, I swear to fuck, this is like young buck, I'm trying to protect a motherfucker, I'm trying to be there, I'm trying to do my due, and just like hold it down and get through this. And like, that's what it fucking gives of. And I'm just not sure, and I keep wanting to fucking ask.
Yeah, that's the fucking tea. That's the iceberg. It's all iceberg. This is the fucking crazy person that we've had around for 2 months trying to figure out what the fuck we were gonna do with
It's
that. And then he went
bullshit.
nuclear.
It's so funny.
And just blew himself up. So yeah. Are my tweets optically sound? Well, he's not an optics man himself. Some of
I'm
this
not
shit
an
is just
optics
so
person.
fucking absurd. This is 39 screenshots. I might send 10.
Yeah, as not an optics person, for a bitch who's not about optics, I do mind my optics a little bit. And it's not that I fucking tend to. It is fucking happenstance. I think this shit just happens as a consequence of I have fucking couth. I have to piss. Speaking of couth.
10 messages in this? Maybe 15 maximum?
I'm gonna put you on
I
Ian
don't
for
understand.
AFK Reacts.
I do not get it. And he says like, this is how I thought about you for a fucking year. A fucking year? A fucking year, bro? You could tell me this is mental illness or something, but a fucking year, bro? That doesn't come out of nowhere, bro. That don't come out of nowhere. Maybe he's mentally ill, sure. Maybe he's fucking crazy. But he thinks
Maybe
this shit.
he's having a hard fucking
thinks
time
this
and
shit,
just like
and nobody's
flashing.
gonna argue with me about that.
Like there's more specific
It's
ways
just
to say
nuclear.
it.
He goes public, chat, leaking my DMs, and then he admitted to me privately that he agrees with my position. Why the fuck would you leak that shit?
Oh yeah, it's not even Nick that leaked the DMs entirely. Like I think this might be in proportion, but like yeah. Okay, cool. Good job. This has been funny. I have to piss so fucking bad. I'm putting you on Ian. I've gotta piss like a motherfucker. Holy shit. Ian goes well with music. This one's called Energy. It's 14 minutes. I just need to tinkle. Holy shit. I'm gonna give you a picture-in-picture one of something that's funny. Out of shape. This'll do. Loop. Picture-in-picture. Let's fucking get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Great Gish and Galloping Gallopaloo? Quick Galloping Gallopaloo. That's what we're going with. Give me some Ian. Give me some Ian foot based.
No manipulation or mysteries or any of that shit.
Alright, now again, I am generally quite critical of what this man says, but his username alleges that he is based. So, Ian Foot may be the most basedest. I don't know. It's up for you to decide. I clown on him for being unkind, and I will go to his comments to tell him I appreciate the Ian Foot growth and development arc. I'm a bitch like that. I will tell people to be kind to their motherfucking faces. Like, I will be a stranger on the goddamn internet and I'll be on my be kind, it's okay. You don't have to be defensive right now. We love you for you. You don't have to do no extra shit, just heal. Bullshit to everybody the same fucking way. I don't give a fuck. I think that shit with my fucking chest. Speaking of chest, would you rather I get the I have a chest? I have to pee too much. Go fuck this world.
I wanted to seduce her. I wanted her to drop her walls and let me sit inside. I wanted to seduce her.
Bless you.
I didn't want excitement. It was so important to me that my life not be exciting that I couldn't handle the stress. I just wanted something comfortable and easy. I just wanted it to be easy. No fighting. No fighting. No challenges. No battles of will. No manipulation or mysteries or any of that shit. I didn't want to be drawn out. I didn't want to open up. I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to be judged. I don't have things that are important to me. Nothing's really important to me. I walked through the world and I saw beauty. And I found this beauty fascinating. She was beautiful. And I found her fascinating. I was just so happy to be with her. I found her beautiful. I found her fascinating. I was so happy when I was with her. And people wanted me to not pair bond, to not lose myself in a relation, to not have a relationship based around sex. to marry someone my own age, have a woman I respect, who loves me, except that I'm not always gonna get what I want, but I'll have someone that loves me. All that shit. I want to commit suicide. I want to commit suicide. All my hard work and sacrifice. All my hard work and sacrifice. It was so that I could have a woman that's not forced to work hard and make sacrifices and all that shit. I just wanted a happy woman. Someone that was happy. And I wanted her to stay happy. When she was happy, I was happy. And it wasn't like,
okay,
I'm happy.
Cool. I'm back. I have Tinkle.
She's not causing problems.
I made up my own song, my own hand washing song.
Keeping her happy so that I could have peace. I found her.
It's my little hand washing song of the day is giving British Navy.
They talk about it like some sort of.
I would make fun of me more for that.
Like I'm gonna
if I
suck
were you.
their energy out and take it all for myself. And
But there was water.
But it wasn't like that. I wasn't sucking the life out of them. Just being around them. Their energy.
Why?
Their energy fed me, and I became energized.
Like
I remember when I was working as a traveling salesman many years ago.
Maybe 13 to 17-ish years almost.
I had a car.
About.
I'd go into the warehouse.
I think I had my locks for 13 or 17-ish years. It's been a while.
Sell it to anybody.
I've been through some weird shit.
Would talk to me. And I'd always have someone else in.
So I've lost length off of them, but I will live. We move. How are you?
Car with me. There'd be someone else that worked with the company that I worked for that didn't have a car, and we would split gas. They'd pay half the gas. And sometimes
he's a
you
gift.
Get a person in your car.
Well, he's in picture-in-picture there and on loop.
And negative.
Hey there.
They got bad attitude and bad
Hello,
energy.
life,
and
Vicky.
they're fucking angry and depressed, and they're just in a shitty mood. And
he's loopable. Loopable and
it's like you're
loopable.
trying to fucking fire yourself up. You gotta get.
I got desk talkies.
You gotta go.
We're winning. How are you doing today? How is the day?
This and this.
Oh, I'm back from tinkling, so I am what you call curious. I'm very curious. Just real quick.
When you know you agree with me, bro, what's wrong with you? What's going on in your head? Put the fucking phone down, make Twitter verses, and shut the fuck up, bro. It's that simple. Yeah.
I only got irritated at my hair when it was starting to infringe with me pooping. That was the only thing that ever pissed me off with my hair. Like...
Let me quickly run through Dono's chat. We have a few to read.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Hello to my 4,000 fucking closest friends and family. Holy shit.
Thank you very much for even hanging out. We appreciate you even giving us a consideration. Thank you very much for even, like, honestly, that's really sweet of you. Thank you very much. So far, we're watching Nick talk about Bo Blacks. We're team Nick so far, and you can disagree if you want, but so far, we are, and I'm using we as the like very silly sense. We are team Nick is trying really hard to be a patient and kind person and will clown on people when they blow their own shit up. And for whatever reason, Nicholas is giving uncle energy. Nicholas is giving a heavy coating of uncle energy. Or like either uncle energy or responsible young parent energy, or alternatively, is just like actually patient, mindful, and deserves a high five. I don't know, one of these. There's like several vibes that this is giving. Right, also no hats. I can like only wear a few that I'm not annoyed at. Like, there's a thing by Kitsch, and it's the makeup thing. It's like, it's a little tube. They make them in, hold on, let me just show you. I don't want to go get mine because I don't know where it is. I'm gonna find it. They stopped selling it? No, they didn't. They have 20 pages of hair stuff. Oh, I hate this. Oh, we're doing it together. Fuck it. Pop out. Start it. Hit me.
New activity. Frenchie's Fry, $1. Thank you so much. George Boyd, $5. I can't speak. Top 10 Wrestling, checkmark. Thank you so much for the $5. Ultimate Non-Binary Review. Elope Man, $2. Boblack's Caught with 784 bottles of baby oil. Cats a Flockin', 1 gifted. Frenchie's Fry, $1. Bumblebee, 7 Canadian. Kana. Oh, chat, we didn't leak it. We didn't leak it. Alex Gekbo leaked it. We're actually super safe. Boblax told me he needed to delete the screenshots because what he was going through was worse than when his sister tried to kill herself. Pathological liar. Thank God this was on Twitter before we hit anything. You guys, thank you. Wow, Jesus Christ. So basically, I said, hey man, you probably ought not accuse Destiny of being a pedophile, and he brought up his childhood abuse.
This is cute, huh?
And then Alex Gekmo made a tweet.
Hey. Oh, I'll do your tarot in just a second. Look at this bow. Look at this bow. Look at this cosmetic bow. That is this probably very unfunctional cosmetic bow. Oh, it's a clip. I do like me a good clip. It's a very pretty clip. I love it. It's so pretty. We're trying to find the product that I'm a fan of. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called, and I don't want to, like, I don't want to start talking about it, tell you about this thing, and then let you down. It works similar, but I don't want to be, like, wrong. I looked for hair, which may not be the... Oh, the Pink Company! Let's go! We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. This is it. The spa headband. Okay, this is it. This. Okay, I know it's like, I know you'd be like, spa headband, why would you? Because sometimes I will like have this on and it's so cozy that I don't notice it, but it keeps my hair pulled back and I'll just go outside with this on and I won't really notice. Because it'll like keep my hair out of my face, and if I put product on it, like conditioner and shampoo or whatever, or not, like if I've conditioned it and I've got like a hair serum on it rather, tarot cards. Okay, so if I've put like conditioner and hair serum on it, it's gonna keep moisture at the like base. So I could like, you know, I can be kind to myself and genuinely make sure that I get the least amount of products I can at the base and just keep it there for longer. Moisture and like serum and all. So I'll do stuff like that with it too. But like generally, if I'm just rolling around the house and I can't find a hair tie and I want something kind of comfortable to put on, it's okay. You know, it's a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't change a thing. It can be a little tight sometimes, like until like if I've washed it in like the wrong water, it can be a little tight. But it's like still a 10 out of 10 cozy. It's a 10 out of 10.
He talked about his sister's suicide. That was fucking cool of you. That was super important. And then I told you I disagreed with you.
Tarot.
So you announced you're non-binary. And then you made a fool out of yourself. So you diagnosed yourself off Google with BPD. Are you happy now?
And again, the thing that we're holding on to is that Boblax did go 2 days and went from doesn't know what's going on to stating definitively it's BPD, which I don't know how processes would go for people who aren't like the people I've been around and who would deviate from the like Nation I'm in's healthcare. But like it's usually like a long time before someone can speak on you for certain, and they might have stipulation, they might want to talk to you about it, but usually getting evaluated and them having time to review it and have another expert review it is the kind of thing that you'd expect to take over a week because of bureaucratic process. Like, I know motherfuckers be like, everyone has poop disorder these days, but like, actually getting support requires a diagnosis, and getting to that is meant to be like, it's enrollment in a study and people have to like review your data. So it's genuinely important that people are like kind and careful.
Oh. Are you happy now?
Oh no, I'm still shuffling.
Bro. Jesus. All right. Keeping going with that. Where are the here we go. Hazel Highlight new membership. Thank you for the 7 months. First, we have to read it,
or are you gonna read it?
After Hours main course.
Are you gonna dramatic reading it, or do I have to? Oh, don't make me. Bobby says, Tripster is a pansexual because he has become so pathetic that he's no longer considered a man, is what Bobby says on the 22nd. Now, if Giorio reads
time
this...
for the dessert. Cammy, thank you for the $10. That's not the
then I feel
Cammy guy.
fucked.
Bro, my voice is fucking gone. No, Chud wakes up to hear that there's a there's trouble in paradise right now.
Sounds
Holy
right.
shit. What is this? What did Tipster just tweet? Oh my god.
That's a lot of
dude.
tabs.
Oh my
1,
god, man. Fuck me,
2,
bro. Fuck me, bro. There is no way this guy just keeps fucking winning. Did you have this on your bingo card?
Upside down Queen of Cups.
He's
Right
so
side up,
much
Knight of
more manly
Pentacles.
than me.
Upside down
He's
Page
been
of
begging
Swords.
for my attention for
Hold on,
days.
let me get us.
Liking
Let
my
me do better.
tweets, emailing me, trying to have a
Let
chat
me
with
pull my
me,
shit together.
kneeling before
All
me
right,
when I gave him
I got
honest
it.
advice. Get off your knees, Bo.
Nuh-uh.
You're not my type.
Yo,
I'm not gonna let
upside
you come
down is good
crawling back
though.
and suck me off.
Oh, this mini tabs.
fuck.
This
This is the funniest truce ever.
36 tabs, of which we're at like what 24 now.
This is so funny.
We're gonna
This
be
is
in
so
this for a
unbelievably
minute.
fucking funny. Hazel Highlight, thank you.
I
First
missed a
half,
lot
nice
of
stream,
this.
Bumblebee, 2 Canadian
Like I was
children,
starting to
construction.
watch. I was having a good time. I was talking shit, giving Resi a hard time. Hey there.
911, 5 Canadian.
And
sorry.
how you doing?
Nick, he's just a corpse, a shell of a former man.
Hello,
$2.
Jade.
Alpha
Is it
Cube,
really
so,
you,
so
Jade?
hard you'll be
Is it
screaming and
really?
yelling. Toadster,
Sorry, I'm a silly goof and I should
$869,
fuck
just wanted to
myself.
say, rewatch the Boo Boss
Thank you for
stream. You were
tolerating
right.
me.
Out of everyone, even Augie had a rare L on that one. Thank you. I know commentary aids put it up.
Like,
once again, history is finding me to be correct in that situation too. Shrapnel Stars, $3.
there's gonna be so many of these.
Then it counts as
I forgot what I was saying because memory problems. You'll live,
XW, watch
right?
Nick, let's go.
Probably.
Let me speak. I can't. Manipulative.
Yeah,
How we retook the R slur and the word ableist. Boo blasted. My DMs right now.
Did we get to it?
Channel about how he retook the R slur and the word means fucking nothing. But the minute Destiny says something about it, he's a fucking SJ. Oh, he's fucking ableist. He's ableist, dude.
I mean, hi, it's 2024, and I am still gonna be like, nah, just stop using slurs. Like, even when people decide to use narcissism as a slur, I am like, hold up. When people talk about their diagnoses, I'm like, spit. But, you know, I'm just here to be like, analyze the shit and abate the unkindness.
Yeah, okay. Jim Jones, $2, total tar death. Emmy, thanks for the 2. Boo Blacks. Jack Walker, 7, $10. He copes from, the cope from Bo Blacks is so... Dude, that was another one, bro. I'm non-binary, bro. Have you seen my luscious locks? Oh, God. What does that even mean? Ian Kubrick, $5. Bobby sent long-haired men back 20 years. Spoops, $5.
Okay. You know what? I gotta give it to Nick. That is setting long-haired men back 20 years. So upside down Queen of Cups. So you may not feel generous as you have been, but that's okay. That's only the feeling of being generous. I'm sure you've been kind and lovely all the same. Yes, Life Piggy, I've finally gotten to your tarot reading a whole 8 billion years later.
Astoric, $5. Yo, it's Agmar,
So,
my old Gmail. Got
you're kind even
Agmar.
if you can't see it.
Black's postal is beautiful.
That's what that one would be.
Woggy, $10. Reminder to the chat, please attend a Catholic Mass
Patient,
this Sunday.
mind,
Stop watching
sharing, kind,
porn.
mindful.
War Gaming Dad,
That's our
$2.
Queen of
Pinball
Cups.
hobbyists are valid.
Upside down
Oh god, I gotta go back to that. I have to do
is
a fucking
blocked.
post-op where we just go through and
Some
just look
people
at that before
can
I
read
leave.
it many
Because I
different
can't
ways
just leave
depending
that
on the
alone. I have to go back
situation.
and talk about it a little bit more before I get
am
out of my
going with
system.
likely
$2. David's
doesn't
boring, he has
feel
1 W in
as
this.
though you
Sheep Sauce,
contribute,
membership.
though
Look here, look,
you do.
listen. Moderator Maury Archive, $10.
Then we have a
Wait
Knight
minute,
of
Bo Black,
Pentacles.
No, Yaskuzi, $2. Viva la Vival.
So,
Wizard
hold
of the
on.
Wire to become a member. Monty, thanks for the
Knight of
17.
Pentacles is very
Notice
fixated
is
on
very
the
angry about
pentacles
something.
of
I
which they
lost track.
chase.
Draft
I
Ultra
forgot.
5.
I do have to do the audio in just this, because I have to use the browser until I fix the rest of this shit. Oopsies. YouTube people, I don't currently have a way for y'all to request tarot with a redeem like the Twitch people do, so you can just tell me to do tarot. Like, if I'm down, I will. So Knight of Pentacles is quite focused on the pentacles, right? They're potentially hella staring at them. The pentacle is, again, a thing of worth and value, such as friends and family. So if the Queen of Cups can't see their value and see how they contribute and see how they have those things with them and that they are mindful and patient where things count, because they are too focused on cultivating those things in the present to realize it. And our last card is an upside down Page of Swords. So it's a lack of a consideration that you could be planted, right? It's the not believing in your planted self card. That's, I think, where we stand with this tarot reading, is that we're looking at a person who doesn't believe in themselves for the kind and compassionate person they are, even though the only thing that they fixate on and care about so fervently is uplifting and enriching those whom they consider family and friend. And they don't feel as though they've planned, right? I think that's about right. Is that okay? Is that how that's how we're going?
To you. Pokey Princess 93, 100, Jesus, thank you.
I like this.
Sorry I had to go through this lolcow rampage, just got to your content, looking forward to watching it more. Chat, one in the chat if that was a friendship ending argument without a real fucking good excuse. Just curious where you guys stand on it. You know, now that it's all out there in the open. One in the chat if you think that's a friendship ending argument on a fucking Tuesday without a real fucking good excuse. Yeah. You can't even really call it an argument. He yelled at me. Carl Gordon, $5. Is he really going to go off on stupid shit when he backed out of the Augie stream? Jack Dittman, 5 Australian. The way he's going on about it, it's been building for a year. He just needed a way to make it hurt you more. Yeah, I know. That's why he pulled the fucking gender shit to try to get the fucking people going after me in that side of the internet. Oh, Nick's a fucking transphobe. Yeah, okay, dude. Sick. Cool. Kit, thanks for the membership. Drake Snake, $5. He hurt the trans non-binary community by being a spurg. Thank you. I'll just go hide away now. Lake Life AA, $5. Secondhand Chris Chan R-worded your DMs. J Dance Jr., $5. I feel bad for you having of mice and men people constantly. Here's a 5 for your troubles. Drake Snake, $5. He also...
Okay. Nick's chat is really honestly on point. Bobby is giving Christine Chandler on a spiral right now. Like, this is some Sonic True Tier shit. I mean, it's a choice. It's a choice. We may not make that choice, but it's still a choice.
Lied, made some sort of hospital bracelet to scare you into thinking he was really sick. Well, he probably did go to the hospital for something. I just don't know what it was. BA Badge, thanks for your membership. Jim Jams, $5. The Tech Truce cut content with Tip Truce created it. PWJ Ninja, $10. He doesn't actually like you, Nick. He just wants to skin you and wear you like Prada. Tommy said this, and I don't know. I think it's jealousy. I think that there's a certain level of jealousy and like he... I think that, and I know that sounds gay as shit, and it's always cringe when somebody says that, but I really do. I think he's really jealous of me and Augie. Master Beef, $2. He really did blow up that son of a bitch. Hey, it's Lizzie. Thanks for the membership. This is absurd. Barely there, $5. Can I have 2,000? I bet on Reddit Casino. I had to go give a YouTuber a dono. Adipus, $2. Hope you're doing well, Nick. B-Boy766M, $5. Hey, Nick. Any take on Tom's current drama? Don't feel obligated if that's an awkward question. I think that some of this. I think he has a. It depends on which current drama. The cheating stuff, I think that some of that was clipped out of context. I think that in general cheating is bad, nuclear take, and I think that some of the stuff he's arguing, if he's arguing it from a sense that like it's extremely common and most people you'll met like have, I don't know if it's 70% is like a really high number, but it is a high percentage at that point the older you get. A lot of people between the ages of 18 and 22 do really stupid shit in relationships, and I think that's where that number really builds because they don't know what they're doing. But yeah, no, cheating's a coward's way out. Teddy, $5. Okay, so when are you putting out auditions for Community Autist now that Poblax is done? Shrimpy Ghosty, $2. I hope it starves here. Just posting some more fan art. Mario Dallas, $5. Just joined. I'm so lost. Poblax is non-binary. Yeah, he leaked it. He leaked it. Not me. He leaked it. Also, please keep the VOD up. You'll have 24 hours. Then I'll put the VOD later. LaSalle, $5. The way he talked about getting tested for BPD sounded like he was going to get a blood test or something. That's not how it works. Mike the Bike, $2. I need to borrow 2,000 so I can donate it back to you. Buzzsaw, $5.
It is not how it
trauma,
works.
mental illness. Now it's non-binary. He went from being Twitter versus to being
on fucking point.
Like, it's not like Phoblax did bad research. It's that's got a pretty hefty implication to it there. I won't trauma dump, I promise, is a sure sign something's coming. Yeah, this is just so... Like, it's so weird that, like, just this destiny thing has stuck to him for so long. It really, like, it was the worst day of his life. I'm non-binary was the big reveal here. This is just a crazy line of text. I'm non-binary. It's why I had long hair.
That is...
Oh. Yeah, no, that makes perfect...
No, then again...
Yeah, I get it.
Unless I give a shit about, like, actively enriching someone's day, I just don't give a shit.
Let's see.
To, like,
this is my
do
favorite.
Shit.
This is the funniest message he sent.
No shit.
I'm not retarded. I know psychologic. I studied it. I know trans people are mentally ill. This is one of the craziest fucking quotes ever. Ever. That is one of the craziest quotes I've ever read. Dude, I'm not retarded, bro. I'm a fucking person, not a fucking optics machine. There is a thing here. So he says that he doesn't like having gender dysphoria. It's not a fun condition to have. And I cannot stress to you enough, this is the 21st. This is occurring on the 21st. And then you go over here, right? And he starts talking about, like, gender euphoria is like a hard drug. 2 days later, it goes from I hate this, it's like horrible, I don't want this, to like gender euphoria is a hard drug. And I understand why trans people go crazy on it. It's a good thing, but it's too good. No excuse for Keffels, the pink pilling minors and like, sorry, supporting pink pilling minors and fucking scamming people. And Chris Tyson, weird predatory allegations. What the fuck does that mean? Like, what the fuck?
You ever met someone who name drops just to name drops? Or starts trying to drop arcane knowledge of some sort just to drop arcane knowledge of some sort? But it's got very little substance behind it. It's like, you know how some video games, they get a little bit obnoxious? Because Borderlands 2, instead of just being a thing on its own, it's always like, hey, look at that, do you remember that? Appeal to your nostalgia. Well, at some point, I get fucking bored with nostalgia, to be fair. It's kind of feels like that when people are like, oh look, oh, like ad nauseum. Like, not to ruin a terribly deep moment together, but like ragging on Vosh seems like beating a dead horse, or at least beating a dead horse fucker. You know?
Fuck is he? Yeah, it sounds like some AGP shit, but it can't be. He said it's not a fetish. Holy mother of God, bro. And then this part, every fucking drama has to have some retarded angle to it. And this one is like, it's fucking Among Us. You can't even play Among Us with me on Discord. In hindsight, I should have just blocked him.
My local.
It would have saved everybody a lot of time when he wrote, it's fucking Among Us. You won't even play one game of Among Us. Holy sh...
Oh, Stardust is so sweet to us. Shout out to kind person to the show, Stardust, who streams on YouTube and Twitch. One cool motherfucker. Treats me fine for someone who could, like, be doing, you know, anything with their time. Checks on my silly ass and, like, wishes my punk ass well, and occasionally raids over here and shit, and it's really fucking sweet and shit, and I appreciate that kind of kindness. That's really fucking sweet. That's really fucking pleasant and helpful. You know, it's just really sweet. And then I'll go and say hi and, like, you know, it's me saying hi. I'm a butthole. So, you know, you can take it or leave it, and that person chooses to tolerate my buttholeness. So that's really kind too. You know.
Shit, dude. What the fuck, bro? So this is what I put in the video. So you guys saw that second at the end of the video, right? Where it was like, this is that whole section. People are like, wow, those are all the messages, right? I go, yeah, those are all of them. Those 3 screenshots must be all of the messages. That was not the thing either. There's the consent to release it, if you're wondering. This is release consent, I guess. This was a real
that is
reaction.
true.
I was in the middle of putting together my fucking...
Can't forget, that part did slip past my brain, by the way. I keep forgetting that did come up. Like, deadass. Bobby was like, I give you permission to share my DMs. Like... Better social protections. Someone that cares could have taken that phone before that message, or a lot of these others got sent. Like, someone who's not the person going through crisis that's able to look at the context of, oh, this motherfucker is spamming and has sent a bajillion messages. This is wild.
This is release consent, I guess. This was a real reaction. I was in the middle of...
Strips, okay. I get it. You really didn't want to cut your fucking LED strips. That's fine, I don't care. But you definitely didn't... You definitely did fucking not cut those goddamn LED strips. Mother of fuck on a Tuesday. Holy shit, bro.
Putting together my fucking...
Bro!
When all this happened. It's just so fucking crazy.
Bruh.
And then he just realized, like, at some point, something snaps in his head, and he's just like, just say
now,
sorry. And
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, lovely fuckers. I have also been one to not trim my LEDs. Like, I am not without fucking up in here, right? Like, let the motherfucker who doesn't fuck up cast the first, you didn't fuck up. Congrats. Because the sure as fuck isn't me.
Think about it. Like, I'll just forgive you. What the fuck is this, dude? It was the only way I thought I could get this info out. By what? Threatening me? By telling me to, like, fucking film an ISIS beheading video while I'm, like, tied to a chair? What is wrong with you? You're always doing random shit when stuff like this happens? Dude, how can I say something? I'm not the guy that you call at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're having bad thoughts. Okay? I'm not good at shit like that. There are a lot of things I'm good at. I am not an emotional support.
Though I am capable to do that, I am not in the place to do it actively. I need to call people at 2 a.m. and there is no one, so I just sit there and play video games and/or, I guess, stream.
Support animal.
Yeah,
okay?
what's up?
I'm not good at this. I've never been, my whole life, I've never been good at it. Okay? I apologize if I can't support somebody like that, but fuck me, dude. Like,
it's not anyone's responsibility to support anyone else. Like, I'm gonna be real here, though I can keep pointing at how support structures could intervene. I keep trying to say, like, it's a very low effort thing to rat on someone to their doctor or the hospital. That's what I think a loved one should have done a hot minute ago, you know? Like, love and respect for what it's fucking worth. The sister is gonna show up and be willing to, like, be like, hey, don't put people on that list that shouldn't be. Okay, I'm gonna be real fucking here. The family needed to take that phone in lieu of that. Like, this is Bobsies going on the internetsies and just posting up a Stormzy poos. I want cereal. Pretty bad.
There had to be somebody better to write during that point. There had to be somebody who's like, but again,
I am such a good choice for the person you can just like blow up at 2 a.m. Except I'm asleep sometimes or playing video games. I'll come back 3 days later with something like not useless. Maybe if I'm lucky. But it'll be incorporative of here are some resources, go talk to your doctor, you're loved, and then maybe a little non sequitur. Because I can't keep on topic, y'all know that. I don't care to. Nor do you.
He didn't want me to console him. He wanted to yell at me. This wasn't like, oh, I'm feeling
Catharsis
sad.
through
This
yelling,
was like,
yeah.
oh, I'm telling you everything I've ever thought about you for a real long time. And he's just firing off shot after shot after shot.
Do I want to play a game before bed?
Half the shit's not
because I do
even
need to get to bed
right.
soon.
Okay?
But do I want to play a
wasn't
game
like
first?
Hey, I need your help, Nick moment. This was very much like a fucking. This was an attack.
I
right?
need to play
He
a
refers
game.
to me as a victim later. I wouldn't
I'm a
say I'm
gamer.
a victim of anything except laughing at
I'm just a
fucking
gamer.
schizophrenics. But like,
Oh my
there's not
gosh.
really much anyone can do here. Let me see, Stan. Oh, fucking hell. That's funny. Dude, I'm so fucking sorry and embarrassed. He's sorry, dude. He's embarrassed.
Okay, I need to be
Would hate to
sure
see the
that I
next
don't know
message
how to
is
rate
that.
on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Give me a second.
Bro. And it's like, dude, this whole part is one day.
I shouldn't be able to, I think, because I don't have redirects
Are we satisfied
available.
now? Did we get it all out? Do you guys get what happened? He's sorry, guys. All's forgiven. Fuck off.
Yeah, because I don't have more than
Any
1,000
questions, chat?
subs.
Feel free to at me. I'll do one round of Q&A before I dip because this is a short stream.
Is that the only
Bro,
book?
pick the worst dialogue choice every time. I'm edging and stuck, Nick. You should have blocked it, brother.
Edge.
Probably.
Don't goon.
Edge. Going to the casino after this. Yeah, I'll put it all on black. Holy shit. Will you block him to earn Swift? He has me blocked. I can't even see his messages. How will this impact Tipster's legacy? He's up winning like crazy. It's nuts. Where's the money, the Oreo? I'm not giving shit to anybody. Fuck that. Have you touched grass after reading this all again? I'm gonna go in my backyard and massage a leaf or something after this. Oh god, has he always been this clingy and needy? No, and what I've been saying this whole drama, and what people have been arguing with me about, is they're like, no, Nick, he's always been like this. Look
I clicked
at the
on a
Boudoir
YouTube
stream.
link. It was
And to
so
that
loud.
I say,
I just need to go to the creator studio.
no, he wasn't. He was not like this.
YouTube
Something
people,
different
I should have a
happened,
VOD for
and
you
I don't know
tomorrow.
what it was. I don't know what's going on.
I kinda want
I believe
to,
BPD because
to
it was
be
the easiest
fair.
answer aside like a drug problem.
If I don't,
But
it's
he was
because a
not like
lot of
this.
life shit's going on, and I do apologize.
Did you know sacrificing Boblax
So,
would
yeah.
revive Augie and redeem Tipster? I did not.
I appreciate y'all.
No, this is way worse. Yeah. Jesus. Do you think he called you a victim because he thought he managed to somehow dominate you? I have no idea. Do you think he might have a stroke or a head injury? Maybe he stroked out. Yeah, that could be it. Was the catalyst to all this going public really the non-binary tweet and Tom replying? Yeah, and he really wants you to think it's me being mad about King of Nothing, and it just fucking wasn't. He fucking lied to you. Just like he lied to you just now about the non-binary thing and
really
not
sure.
wanting to come out. Truth is, he really did. He really did want to come out and talk about it. You know what he really wanted to come out about? He was going to Connor saying shit like, should I do a live stream to announce that I'm BPD? He was thinking of all the ways he could come forward to tell everybody about his brand new diagnosis. No, he fucking wanted that. He wanted that so bad, bro. He wanted to be a victim. It's the truth. You and Augie wrangled him too much when you both weren't there. He spiraled. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dead.
It could be a new mood stabilizer. Well, he wasn't on the mood stabilizer when he started freaking out.
And he's also not been with monitoring for a long time, and it's just a little obscure that someone who was like under care for 2 days is sounding so certain and speaking with such a presumed breadth of experience on something while sowing misinformation in the zeitgeist and also diminishing the already terrible and fickle grasp our society has on mood and personality disorders. That part's a little fucking weird.
And he said even crazier shit after he was on it. And you never got better. He's
You don't want me cooking people, because I'll just be an accurate bugger.
exactly the same. He's nuts. At what point does it just stop being mental illness and just be Boblax is a bad person? I think that's what we're dealing with here. If you're fucking drunk and you rape somebody, oh, he's not in control of his own actions or something like that. No, they just call him a fucking rapist. If you have a mental health episode at the expense of your friends and burn all the bridges, I'm not gonna go, oh, that's BPD's fault, motherfucker. That's your fault. And you know what? You know what the factor that decides that is? That he's not doing shit to make anything better. He's done nothing to fix his current situation. He's hoping we thought that, so we let him get away with it. So that's the line. If
Okay,
you wanna say,
I'm
oh,
double
he's fucking
sure.
crazy,
I don't
oh,
have
he's
the
this, he's
ability
that.
to rate
It's
on
been 2
YouTube.
months, dude. He's not a day better.
I wanted to be very
He couldn't even
sure.
list the things he was doing in his spare time to change it up a little bit while he was on break. Give me a break, dude. That's the reality of the situation. Accountability is a foreign concept. No, he's just trying to stack cards. So he could just like, oh no, it's that. Oh no, it's that. Oh no, it's that. Oh no, it's you.
I don't know how
It's
I want
you.
to do this. I think I'll just give you the link to where I want to send you.
He was like this internally. Remember the whole mask thing? This is what the mask
We're
was
not
covering.
getting through the
Jesus.
whole of this, by the way.
Yes. To strangers. You have to take this stuff and you have to walk up to a stranger.
I understand
and you have to
Rezi's stance on this. I'll
try
be
to get them to
parsing
buy
through
it
it in my
so that
chill
you can make
time.
profit. And they're gonna say no.
I'm gonna be passing y'all to Turtles and Chill.
That's cool, man.
YouTube people.
Walk off and talk to the next
I'm
guy.
gonna give you the link to Turtles and Chill really
try to
fast.
sell
It's
him.
on Twitch. I don't know if you
And then you have to go talk to the next
happen to
guy.
give a
You
poo.
have to try and sell him.
I'm checking to be sure they're not also on YouTube. Oh, they are.
No.
Sick.
No. You're gonna hear a lot of fucking no's.
I'll give you their YouTube,
And
but they're not currently
if you
live
start
on
getting
YouTube.
depressed and
It's a
feel like
lovely
you're wasting
channel.
your
They're
fucking
very
time,
sweet.
What's the point of talking to the next guy? He's just gonna say no the same as the rest of them. The moment you start thinking
There you
that
go,
way,
lovely YouTube people.
you're done. You may as well just pack up and go home. You're not gonna sell.
Oh, we
anything.
do have YouTube chat showing up appropriately again. Sick.
Copy of Tim Hortons.
My lovely Twitch people, so you have
need
the
to
same
have
link.
that
That is what I'm gonna place us on.
That energy gives you the motivation to stay driven, to stay determined, to
YouTube
stay
people,
strong.
thank you for hanging. I will try to earn the ability to rate us out on YouTube one day. We currently don't have a strike or anything. I think we have a warning or whatever the one.
Sometimes
we have the
there was a guy, one
the
particular
not
guy.
terrible thingy.
He
I
was a
think.
short,
I don't know.
skinny little guy. Always wore nice clothes, well dressed, well groomed. His name was
We have
Lackey.
something.
I can't remember his first name.
I'm putting
anymore,
us
but everybody
here
called
so
him
I have
Lackey.
time to like, you know, fuck around before bed.
And he
I need to do
was
stuff, like tidy up.
super fucking high energy. Super high energy.
There.
I got along
Thank
with
you
that
all
guy
for hanging
so
out
well.
with me.
When he was in the car with me,
Thank you all for being kind, for being swell, for being sweet, for allowing me your day.
we talked.
I really appreciate it. I can't say thank you enough just for being present.
He'd be there with the
If things are a little slow here for the next couple days, please bear with me.
always had a fucking
Otherwise,
positive
thank you so very much just for being
He
here.
was he was the kind of guy that
I hope you're well. I hope you know that I want you to be the wellest and the swellest you can be.
we talked about dancing.
Thank you so much for being present. You be okay. Please rest well when you can rest. If you're not resting, have a lovely day. Whatever time of day it is for you. Fucking slay Regent. Slay. Okay, Twitchies, I'm rating you out. YouTube people will be stopping abruptly. The Turtles and Chill place is where we're going. If you want to, go say hi there. If not, they have their YouTube. They're not streaming on YouTube, they're on Twitch. But if you want to sub to their YouTube, I'm sure they'll be glad to see you. They're lovely and yeah, they're really sweet over there.